soon as I got that fixed, then Foster logs it.
So we're significantly different on volume levels for the music and the audio that's coming through now. Yeah, so you could turn us up probably quite a bit.
Okay, let's turn...
I don't hear anything on the actual thing coming through. Yeah, it's just me.
That's why I was saying just turn us up a bit.
Yeah, how's it sound now when you get to... once it gets to that point?
I think this is better. Yeah.
Perfect. I should turn you guys down a little from me because you're peaking on my end.
I think I'm just a little bit louder than everyone else, it seems.
Okay. Hello, Foster.
What up?
So, welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. Thanks for putting up with our getting everyone on the stream and getting the audio levels good.
Oh, you bunch of haters.
First, I'm just going to mention that Connor and I, that would be Golemov and I, are raising money for Movember. You can see our QR codes here on the starting page and on our end credits. And in the VOD on YouTube, we're also going to put the wrong side. It's on your left side.
Might be pointing at the wrong side. There you go. That side.
I don't think I've ever seen Connor without facial hair.
It's weird.
It's frightening.
It's
I know.
Like, you don't even look like a normal person anymore. You're like some sort of fictional character right now.
Right.
And I'm also going to be putting the direct links that you can just click into the description of our VODs on YouTube. And with all that said, let's get back into episode... Oh shit, I put it into the thing. Is it 15? I think we're on 15 now.
It says 16 in the
16.
title.
We're on 16.
We can count, right?
Yes, I can count.
I can read.
So episode 16, Strangers. Where last we left off, you guys had some downtime, finally. And in the end, at the end of that downtime, you guys found out about a couple of side projects that you could work on. One of them, for Skamos and Golemov, was a get your tail out of the camera.
That's an interesting one right there, right?
Yeah.
Get your tail out of the camera.
Yeah.
Basically.
So one of them was to steal the masthead or the figurehead from a ship that had been... Get your tail out of there, you dumbass. Was to steal the masthead from this ship that has been kept in the town hall. Doesn't matter if it needs to be, or it doesn't need to be intact. It does weigh about a metric ton, so it's pretty heavy. But you can break it up and take the chunks as long as the entire thing gets onto the ferry. The rest of the party were asked by the captain of the guard to go to the ferry because she doesn't trust the captain of the ferry because he's a shifty son of a bitch, and she wants to know if he's smuggling. And if he is, you guys can let him know. Let her know. And so the main group of the party, the three of you, ran into... let's actually go to the ferry just to show. You ran into a bunch of Duergar and have killed all but one of them. Killed the one who was probably the leader of the bunch, and you just have this one left. let's get some combat music playing as we head back to the heist. The heist team ran into a bunch of others, including this one who is missing an eye, or has a milky eye, and is pretty bloody, messed up. Yeah, he got a surprise hit on Golemov and hurt him really badly. And then, as you can see, his portrait is covered up because, Stamos, you cast Cloud of Daggers. And he has taken 2 of those because at the end of last game, we started his turn and figured, so that we don't forget, roll the damage. And that's where we are picking up with the beginning of his turn. Is it me, or is the music super, super quiet?
Music's okay for me.
It's
Yeah,
fine for
that's
me.
better. That's all good.
I don't even hear it. So, well, we'll just, since it's good for you guys, that's fine. So, unless I accidentally muted it, which I didn't. So I don't know what it
Ryan,
is.
you look totally from the 80s right now, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking great. It's tripping me out.
Did you dress up as Mario or Luigi with that mustache for Halloween?
No, I didn't. I went for half Movember.
You know what? You went as Wario. Right?
Wario is better.
Yeah. Gotta love Wario.
Yeah.
So, starting off his turn, he took that damage, and then he is going to just
Get fucked up.
book it. He runs off from you, Golemov, so
Wouldn't
you
he
do
get,
get
Do I
an
get the-
attack of opportunity. Yep.
Alright. I'll... Do I want to take it?
Hit him with your second trunk.
I mean, I don't know if my reaction is better used elsewhere. Ah, screw it, I'll use it. Okay.
Okay.
Where is my... There we
Bring this out so that the game log is
go.
actually there.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Excellent. It does 10 damage.
Okay. And I'm gonna open up the game log on my phone, so hopefully I don't have to be looking over there as much. Okay. So you bop him pretty damn good. He's not feeling too good, but he does slam the door open and closed. It's still a little open as he goes through, and you hear a bit of a crunch and some like scooting of possibly some furniture, but that is all. And then let's see. Where is it gonna get to you guys? Okay, so bookmarks open so that I can actually do this quickly. Over to the ferry. It is Korbin's turn. What are you going to
Shit.
do?
We got this guy's just barely alive, right? Well,
Yeah. He is grappled by the thing. We did do some updates to the thing again So now his fear doesn't force them to drop their weapon. He does still have his weapon.
Ah, unfortunate.
But because he's
that's
afraid, he has disadvantage to hit the thing.
I didn't know if we were gonna talk to him. I'm just gonna go and dude. I'll just use my rapier on him.
Okay. Step up and rapier that guy.
Well, I'm gonna rapier him so bad. 18 to hit.
That is going to hit.
It's a good thing he's being held down by my buddy, because he's getting 10 points of rapier in his butt.
Oh no.
That goes up his butt, and because he's a dwarf, it gets almost to his throat. It comes out like the clavicle.
I'll carefully wipe my blade off on his armor, or his leather armor.
Okay. His scale armor.
Yeah, gross. Well, let's start picking up all those coins. And I guess we can start searching the room.
Okay.
Is what I say to all my friends.
Then we are back to the heist, as there is another shattering of glass, and have that on. Oh, and it's showing through the fog, of course. Another shattering of glass, as what is his thing? Controlled fall. Okay. And I just want to go up one level just to see what it is. Okay, he's coming down here. So,
Yo.
a creature that looks kind of like a dragonborn with a tail and some rudimentary wings drops down behind this Duergar and swings his short sword at him a couple times, or I guess stabs his short sword at him. Misses that first one. Misses that second one. Fuck me. 2 and 3.
He's getting our luck from the last game too.
Yeah. So, these
Oh, you guys are doing awesome.
This guy moves forward and readies his weapon. 2 is getting attacked by a ghost, which I think... Can he even do anything against it?
Well, everything is just half, even if it's a normal slicing.
Okay,
attack.
so it's not immune, yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
it's not
resistant.
immune, it's just half.
Yeah, just making sure. So, he is going to warpick her. Quite frightened by this random ghost showing up. And smacks her for 8. So... that is... Oh. Apparently, they've got much less health than a ghost, because for some reason I chose ghost instead of the thing that she actually is. Okay. And then the third one is going to attack this dragonborn looking guy behind him. That was almost a hit, but now it is a miss. I guess I can look at my second screen over here. That makes it easier.
I appreciate the awesome entrance, but it was really unfortunate that he missed everything.
It was,
Right?
yes, very unfortunate.
It would have made the entrance so much better.
It would have. So, Skamos, you do still have this Cloud of Daggers up.
Can we see the dude readying himself
You
from
cannot.
where we are? Okay.
And I can't move this at all, hey?
You can't move it, but you can drop it.
Right, okay.
Drop it
I'm
free.
gonna drop it,
Okay.
and then... I'm going to... How far away is number 3 from me?
15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Let's see. I'm gonna use a fireball or a firebolt.
I was gonna be like, damn, you got a fireball? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
That'd be nice. Whew, that'd be nice right about now.
Oof.
That is gonna miss. Eight goes right over his shoulder and just misses your possible friend.
It's a new spell, okay? Sorry, just working on it.
And then
You smell, guys. Who's this?
hopping over to the ferry. What are you doing, Severin?
Probably gonna get mad at me
just
for
got
not
shanked.
taking that guy.
And
We were gonna talk to him. I fucked him up by accident.
Okay,
Whoops.
wait, who got shanked? Sorry.
the last Duergar.
Oh, so he's done.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably just gonna look around and see if there's anything cool here to grab. I don't know.
Okay. Looking around, you see. I'm scrolled way too far down. You see, there's definitely a couple pieces of paper, possibly, possibly like letters, and then there's the cards and a bit of money that they have in the middle of the thing there.
Alright, so it's not really much going on here. I'm gonna go see if I can walk around, like, do they have any, like foot lockers or anything in this room?
No, just a few sleeping bags.
There's gotta be,
5
like, a
sleeping
captain's
bags.
quarters, right? Those can't be it, right?
Yeah.
You can take a look up the stairs that were outside.
Sure, I'm gonna start making my way up the stairs upside then.
Okay. So you don't quite get to the stairs, but you're on your way.
Okay.
And then next is, well, this guy got shanked, so I can take him out of initiative. And then back to the heist. Another one of these guys drops off from above. Again, I've got to go up to make sure. Yes. So he drops off here. Turn his.
I'm gonna look to Scamos as these guys are dropping in and be like, "Friends of yours?" Question mark.
I hope so.
So 5,
Like,
10,
Do the thief thing.
20.
Oh wait.
And that Duergar was readying himself for people coming from around that corner, not for someone coming behind him. So does get... Okay, that is a hit. And that is a hit.
Nice. That's what you like to see.
So that's...
He had to show up his buddy. What can he say?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, no, this is how you do it.
So that's a total of 9. So that's there. And scroll up to get to him. 9 damage. And there we go. And Golemov.
Alright. Well, I can't see him around the corner technically, so
No.
I guess I'm gonna walk. Well, I want to like slide down the stairs and ninja kick this dude, but I don't know how effective that.
Those stairs go up. Or go
what?
down, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like jump off the top of the stairs and like kick him.
So, sorry, those stairs go down into a basement. Yeah, you're on the same level as number 3.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. These stairs go down.
Yeah.
There's like a okay, I see. So I'd have to jump the stairs to get to him, basically.
I
Or
mean, you
go
could definitely
the other way.
jump 10 feet, but you would have nowhere to stand once you hit him. You would fall 10 feet to the
I see what
bottom
you're
of the
saying.
stairs. And I don't think you've got slow fall yet.
No, but I am mobile, so
You
Can I
don't
just, like-
provoke attacks of opportunity?
well, no, but I can't if I remember correctly.
You have to attack them first.
Yeah.
Once you
No,
attack them, then they can't.
Yeah. Okay, no. I thought it gave me extra jump distance too, but I was gonna be like, well, either way, I guess I'm going to make my way out, and I guess around the stairs, unless I can wall run the stairs.
I will give you an acrobatics check to wall run, and then you can jump to down
I just wanna
below
let-
that guy down
Yeah.
here.
I'd 100% be on board if I could
Okay.
do that.
Give me an acrobatics.
All right. 24.
Yeah. You wall run and hop across over here. And what do you want to do?
I thought
well,
okay.
he does get his attack first, but and he rolls natural 20.
Uh-oh.
So, that is piercing, yeah. So, extreme ear piercing. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. Do I do this at disadvantage? Because I am an elephant.
No, but
Okay. Well, 13.
you just barely made it. So
Oh, lucky guy.
you almost lost a big section of one of your ears. Instead, you only take 6 damage.
Not bad.
And you're unconscious.
How would an earless elephant look? That would I can't even picture that. That would look really weird.
And it would be a chunk of your ear, so one of your ears would be significantly smaller than the other.
Ugh.
So instead of Dumbo, you'd look like a normal elephant.
Thanks, I hate it. I guess
Okay.
for the rest of my turn, after somehow dodging that decently, I would like to punch said dwarf right back.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm going to staff him. I lied. No. 15 to hit.
15 is a miss.
Damn it. Okay. I am then going to use my bonus action. Actually. How much of my movement would that be used?
So you went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, I don't think that works either.
Oh.
Well, I'm just going to punch everyone then. That is my
Alright.
decision. I would like to punch him again, and then I
Okay.
will use a key point to punch him a third time.
Okay.
Let's go. 14 is not gonna
14
hit.
is not gonna
Excellent.
hit.
How about a 25?
25 does.
Excellent.
That's just barely.
And it's gonna do 5 damage. It's gonna do minimal
Alright.
damage. Fantastic. And there we go.
Okay, that brings it to that. So he's definitely bloodied from that. He got a stab in the back, and then all of a sudden, this
Punch in the face.
elephant smacks him in the side of the head.
From nowhere.
Actually, he's
From
large,
downtown.
so well, no, you're
That's like
what, 7?
it's more
8
like a
feet?
kidney shot at this point.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And it's enough to get through that scale armor of his, so he's not liking that. Back to the ferry. What is Iggy doing?
We still only have. We're still in initiative, or
Yep.
Well, this is a smuggling vessel, so I guess I will just. I don't know. Within 6 seconds. I guess would it be a passive investigation?
Yeah, you could give me passive You could give me specific investigation if there's a specific point that you want to check. Because it's only 6
I just
seconds,
wanna-
but
I just want to see if I can quickly see like a secret compartment
okay.
in like the wall or something.
All right.
Eat the bags.
Yeah. What's your passive?
17.
17. You are not finding anything on this wall. Yeah, I know. Some people are some of these guys are amazingly good.
Right? It's like they're overpowered in a lot of situations. Some of them you can't beat them no matter what you do.
Yeah.
You can't roll higher than them.
And then I'll tell Hot Rod to look around on the other wall there for secret compartment.
Okay. And what's his?
He's got a +4 perception.
Investigation.
Passive is fort. No, I was just not telling him to investigate because he's dumb.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted him to look.
Okay. Yeah,
Just 14.
He doesn't spot anything.
All right, that'll be it for me.
Okay. And back to the heist. We've got another creature. It is going to do something. Let's see. On
It's not
a
allowed, whatever it's doing.
1 to 3, it's going to be the Duergar. 4 to 6 is Golemov. And it's a 4. So,
Said it's not allowed to.
Golemov, I need you to make a strength check.
Flex them muscles.
Oh wait,
And you've got to beat the 13 that I just rolled.
but I am my
6,
astral self, so I get to use my wisdom for this.
Do ya?
Yes. 14.
14.
Okay.
Oh, you
You
thought about it and you were strong.
just make it. You feel this ghost push against you, and with your astral self, you push back and hold it off.
Not today.
Oh,
Not today.
Just hit the rolls that matter, I guess, right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, we are going back. To the ferry. And yeah. Severin, you suddenly start hearing fast footprints, and then a creature appears at the stairs here. Oh, I forgot to give him something. Okay. Okay. All right. A dwarf barges in and says, "Mildar, we got a problem," and then sees stuff going on.
He's right beside Science. Steve's just gonna grab him and weird slam that guy.
So, yeah, with a 4, he is going to immediately attack Steve. So, 2 attacks. That is going to be a 22 and an 8 against Steve.
22 will hit.
Okay. Is he... does he have any problems with psychic damage?
He is immune to psychic damage.
He's immune.
What?
Not resistant?
It says damage immunities, psychic. Condition immunities, charmed, exhaustion.
Maybe we screwed up.
You can't hurt Steve with your words.
We pulled that directly from the Ancient Companion. And the Ancient Companion is a construct, not an aberration like Stiff Steve. So let's look up a similar aberration.
You could just have he's half damage to
fix
psychic
that.
damage. And all you guys do is you keep fucking with my Stiff Steve.
You've got to make him not overpowered.
He's not super overpowered.
Not super overpowered. Okay,
He's just
so
minor overpowered.
a similar aberration is not resistant or immune, so we'll treat him like that. So
Just take over. Okay.
Sorry, but he's been doing some ridiculous stuff.
What do
yeah.
you mean? All he does is weird slam people. That's about it.
He's
Goes up
going
doing weird
to
slams.
take 10
He's weird slam.
piercing
Right.
damage.
Nothing
Well, he's immune to piercings. Well,
Actually,
And he's going to take a further 26 psychic.
okay. Well, I think his hit points should have been up more than what they are here. Because I guess this Stiff Steve is a level 3 Stiff Steve. So what would have his hit points should have been?
You don't have the level 4 in there?
No, I have the 3.
Okay, I thought I
He has
had the
18,
4
so-
for you.
So he would have been fucking, he'd been like blown up and dead.
So, let's go in and...
So either way, if that's 10 and 26, 36, he's down for sure.
yeah, that's the thing, level 3. So... add an extra... Come on.
I think it's your hit dice plus. Was it your hit dice?
It's plus 4 or 8 or something.
Level 4. Okay, so 25 is his max.
So he's definitely down. Because
Yeah.
he is 11 over his limit.
Yeah. Baby. So, I'm gonna increase that to 25. So that's gonna drop him to 0. And do we have a special thing for when he drops to 0 or when he dies?
Well, it's when I bring him back that something different happens. If he just dies, he straight up is gone to his different...
Yeah, the thing
He's gone,
perishes
and
when it drops to 0 hit points.
Yeah, and then I have to use a short or a long rest to bring him back in something else. But then his
Yeah.
other body blows up or something like that.
Yeah, we had
Um,
something thematic that we were talking about for him.
Yes. So it's when he dies that his body does that. But over a short rest, I think you can even use a dead body to transform it into a new Stiff Steve.
He'd be a squishy Steve after that.
Squishy
but he would be
Steve.
quite stiff.
So he drops to 0 and drops. What happens to him on this wood floor?
We have him explode into a bunch of tentacles that burn the floor with their it says here, okay, hold on, wood is scorched. Yeah, it when the thing dies, or blah blah blah, the original vessel self-destructs in a horrifying way, superficially damaging any inanimate objects touching its surface. Metal may be corroded, wood scorched, sand turned to thin sheet of glass, or a similar effect.
Okay.
So I guess you'd scorch the ground with his scream. Which you guys probably have never heard Stiff Steve scream before. This whisper.
Nope.
So it's probably horrifying.
There we go.
Sounds
So
like a cat
he
in a hot box.
is currently dead. So this guy just killed Stiff Steve.
Motherfucker! Jeez!
And guess whose turn it is next?
Mine?
It is.
Boy. No. Let me see what I got here. I wonder if I can thunderwave this son of a bitch.
What's he look like?
He is a Duergar with one milky eye.
Oh! Hey, well, I would probably notice that right away, wouldn't I?
You probably would.
Fuck, I don't have my sheet here that says what his name was.
You've seen him before.
I have seen him before. I'll probably before I kill him, I will go whatever the hell his name is,
Yes.
and then I'll be like, I've been looking for you. You killed Steve.
So Dearth was the name that was on
Dearth.
the letter from the little fortress that you found.
Okay, so I'd be like, Dearth, you're Dearth? I know you. I've been searching for you, and then I'll probably bring up to you that I'm looking for the chick Duergar, whatever her name is. I don't remember. Again, I don't have anything written down because everything has been put away.
You did not get her name.
I did not get her name, but a female one.
Hey. Yeah.
Well, I'll say that to him anyway,
Okay.
and I'll hold an action. So if he does try something, I'll probably use my spell. Can I hold a spell action?
It would be obvious that you are getting ready to cast a spell.
I'll just hold my action. I won't have the spell. If I do something, it might just end up being moving away from him or something,
Okay.
or yelling at him.
All right. He says, "There are many women," and that's all you get from him.
That's it. Okay? Jesus. Ah. I should have just blown his ass out.
All right. And then it is this other Lizard dude again. Rolling a 14, which misses. And an 11, which misses. Oh man. He's not doing too well.
Hopefully you just take some of the hits from those guys, eh?
Yeah. And having two people next to him, the big guy is going to go for the lizard. So he rolls a 2, so he's gonna miss the lizard. And
That's some heavy rolls.
going for
He gets the 2 and I get the 20.
yeah, exactly.
I see how it is.
Going for the ghost. That is a 9, which I don't think hits the ghost. Gotta scroll down to find. Nope. And then the last Duergar is just gonna go for the guy who's trying to hit him, and definitely hits him. So that is only 4 damage. So there, and okay, Skamos.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on number 2.
Okay.
How do we roll? Okay, 10 damage.
10 damage on number 2. Let's let this load so that I can grab it. There we go. On number 2.
Where is that at this level?
And takes 10. And puts him at that. And there we go. And that's all for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Going back to the ferry, Severn, you heard the footsteps, you heard Nildar, we got a problem, and then you killed Stiff Steve. Dirth, I've been looking for you. Is there an old lady? And that's what you know. You can see his silhouette coming from the light in the doorway.
I'll go towards the doorway then.
Okay.
For this sword to come through the guys, I'm fucking standing through it.
I'm basically going to be like a darker silhouette behind him and be like,
Big old sword.
can I make up right up behind him?
You are not able to get directly behind him, but you're 10 feet away.
Should intimidate the shit out of him.
I should be like, we have you surrounded. I suggest you drop your shit.
He looks over his shoulder and then back at you guys and is not doing anything yet because it's not his turn.
I'm gonna pull out my gun. I want a gun now.
Nice. With that big fucking shield, yeah?
Okay. And then this guy goes for his 2 attacks against the giant one. I'm rolling a lot of 2s today, but does get 1 dirty 20.
Yeah,
For-
except the big 2s are against me. I keep complaining about the dice until they stop rolling against me.
Well, the last one that rolled against you rolled below what was needed. Right?
I beat the saving throw. No, I beat the saving throw. Barely.
It wasn't a saving throw, it was contested.
Oh.
She rolled charisma versus your strength, which became wisdom. So he's down to this. Okay. And Golemov.
Alright.
Cloud of Daggers behind. Big guy in front. Also a ghost behind that tried to shove you off the stairs.
Yeah. So, this is going to be interesting. What I am going to do is I'm going to punch each of the 3 in front of me.
Okay.
And then run. So, well, I'm going to... Sorry, first staff number 2, I think?
Number 2,
Number
the one
3.
with the... Number 3 is on the left.
Yep. I'm going to
Okay.
staff number 3.
Alright.
20 crit to hit.
Natural 20. Alright. So, that is with bludgeoning maximum damage.
Excellent, because I rolled shit damage. 16, 20 damage.
20 is your max. Okay. 20 is your max?
Yep. Sorry, I did 2d8. I doubled the...
Okay,
You still
so
double
12.
it, right? Or is it...
Nope, it's just max
Then it's
damage.
12.
12. Okay.
Oh man.
Makes much more sense. Okay. That drops him to that. With a big oof.
Okay, and then I will punch number 2.
Okay.
12 to hit.
12 misses.
Okay, and then at the ghost, I don't care. 10 to hit.
10 is a miss.
Okay, and then I'm going to move to up above the lizard guy number 2.
Okay. Up here.
Yep.
Alright. And the others do not get reactions because of your mobile?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. And that's your whole turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Back at the ferry, Iggy, what do you do?
Good question. Let's see here. I always use my once per day bless on everybody but Hot Rod.
Okay. I have spell effects. Look at this. I've got spell effects now. Thanks to Cryto Cartographer. So we can see who's blessed and who's not.
What's up?
Blessed by the Lord.
And I'll say, look, Dirth, we just want to make a business deal. We don't need to kill you.
He's kind of starting to look around like he knows what's up.
He's looking a little pale.
He was already pretty pale for
He's looking a
Grey
little
Dwarf,
see-through.
but he's looking pretty bad.
And Hot Rod will step up beside me in front of him, and he will ready an action to bonk him if he attacks me.
Okay. Oh, that's not right.
Bonk.
Big bonk.
I'm just trying to get him.
Just give him a light bonk, just crush his skull in.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, he's fine. See, just hold him up by his spell.
That weekend at Bernie's, isn't it? Where he's
Yeah.
Oh,
carrying
no,
him
I don't
around?
want to do that as a reaction. I'll keep his reaction, sorry. That's what I'll do. I'll save it,
Okay.
because I need it to cause disadvantage if I want
Right.
to.
Is he holding an action?
No, I'm not going to hold an action, because to hold it, you still have to use your reaction, I believe.
No.
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, never mind then. Can you do both in the same turn when it's not your
Yes.
turn, though?
Yeah, you're basically putting off your action for a specific trigger, which is not the same as your reaction, which is used under specific circumstances.
All right, I'll continue with that then.
Okay. And then the ghost lady, without a second target, is just going to slam this guy. Rolling pretty well. So she gives him ooh.
Gives him a tickling.
Gives him a really big tickling. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing there. He's okay. He's not gonna survive the second round of Cloud of Daggers.
He's done.
And then it is back to Dearth. He says, well, puts his, is he gonna do that?
I want to see the bonk reaction.
He sheathes his dagger and puts his hand up and says, well, if we want to talk, then let's talk.
Whoa.
And for now, we will get back to you guys after the rest of the battle. You guys are out of initiative.
I'm gonna yell, "Who do you work for?" and then punch him in the gut.
Who does number two work for?
Obviously, it's number one. Duh.
So, Foot Soldier goes for his 2 attacks. Ooh. Now he's hitting once, but he still hits. It's better than a bunch of misses. So that is that. Bringing him down to that. Why do I have a different amount for... I must have missed adding something. Okay. So, then it's these guys. This guy is dead. It doesn't matter what damage you roll, you cannot roll.
Is that number 2?
Yeah, you cannot roll low enough for him to survive.
I put him in a blender, it was 9.
He's toast. Okay. So
he drops to it. A blade slits his throat as he crumples into a ball.
yeah. And then okay, he's gonna hit for 6. Down to 12. Then the last guy is just going to well, he's got 2 people to attack, so 1 to 3 is gone off. 6, so he's going for the other guy, which he misses anyway, so
What's the roll?
next is Skamos.
I'm just gonna maintain the Cloud of Daggers.
Okay. Doesn't take an action, so you can do something else as well.
Oh. So I'd be able to cast something else or no? Because I'm-
As long as it doesn't require concentration.
let's see here. try and cast Toll the Dead
Okay.
on number 3. Or I can't see the ghost from where I'm at, right? I can only see number
No,
3.
not from where you are.
Yeah, okay, so I'll cast that on number 3.
Okay.
So it's 12 wisdom save, is that right?
I'll trust you that it is. He rolls 15.
Okay.
And being a cantrip, I'm assuming no damage on a save.
No half damage for hold it in.
No damage.
No damage. Okay. Yeah. The one bad thing with cantrips is they don't do half damage on saves. So we are back at this foot soldier who is going to make a pair of attacks. Another 2. Like, what the hell? And a natural 20.
It's what we do.
Yeah, basically.
It's how our luck has been. It's how our luck has been in this encounter.
Yeah.
It feels like.
So he's going to stab up and get a shoulder jab for maximum damage, which is, I don't know if that's not gonna kill him, but gets pretty damn close. Right through the armor, into the shoulder. He gives a good ol' arg as it goes in, and it's Golomov's turn.
Alright. I'd like to. I'm gonna quarterstaff this dude in the face.
Okay.
No, I'm not. 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Fine. I will punch him.
Okay.
It's my bonus action. It is a 20.
It's a natural 20. So that is double damage. So basically what your crit comes to.
Yeah, I just rolled the crit die. It's 9 damage.
9. Alright. That...
So you remove his jaw, the trunk.
So I like swipe at him. I basically like haphazardly like swipe at him with my quarterstaff, miss, and I'm like look at him and then punch him with one of my astral trunks.
And knock him out. Well,
and then I'm gonna look at the dude in front of me and be like, "Are you here from the Z people or Z people?"
He says,
I don't really want to say the name, but I'm like the goat man, or not the goat man, the contact. What was the dude's name that we met? Or did you tell me that your contact's name?
I don't think I mentioned it.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
okay.
Because I actually don't know any of that.
Right.
I'm gonna actually go at the door and chase the guy that ran out the door.
Okay. And he appears to be gone.
Like the front door.
He went through a broken window,
Oh.
which you can hop out, and you do see footprints that lead up to the mouth of the alley over here. But when you get there, the guards have gone over it, and you think that he might have started stepping directly in the guards' footsteps because his are just gone.
Honestly, as soon as I got to the window and saw that he jumped out the broken window, I just go back to the other room.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn, I guess, because
Alright.
that should be about everything.
So, I'm gonna open this the rest of the way so that there's light in there. And then the poltergeist is going to go after a very specific person. Which is to say, she's going to zhoosh over here and then miss. And this guy is going to miss and then miss. Okay.
They're trying, okay?
They are trying.
We're all trying here, but we can't hit the broadside of a door. And these were very broad doors.
And then he gets a lucky enough stab that he takes out this guy, and something interesting happens to him, because as soon as he's out, his body turns to stone, with the pick still in him, so the war pick gets stuck inside the stone, the statue now, I guess. And he, as soon as he died, he turned completely to stone. Which got the...
Gargoyle?
Kind of, yeah. Except that as soon as he turned to stone, he also released gas. Just poof, out in a 5-foot radius. And our boy...
What are these things?
What the hell?
makes a saving throw. And yeah, he makes it for now. But the dust is, or the gas is still in the air. Skamos. He's not obscured, but he is within a small cloud of dust.
We're gonna try firebolt.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
Nope. Firebolt goes right past him and through the dust. The gas, I keep saying dust. And the other dude is
Just like half of what we rolled was hidden. It'd be nice.
I feel like it's getting closer. Like I'm getting it dialed in here. Don't worry.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Same,
Slow
dude,
and steady.
same.
And yeah, half, like, he hits and then he misses. But he does hit for max damage, which, because she is resistant, is only going to be 3. And she shrieks like any good poltergeist would. Golemop, you're up.
I think I'm just going to move up to the I'm gonna move up to beside number 2 and be like, I'm just gonna ask it a general question. I'm like, so is your buddy okay? And see just if I get a response.
Looks at you and says, dead.
Not
Who's your
okay.
master?
Says, Koth.
It doesn't sound like a name I'm fighting at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and punch the ghost.
Okay.
Seeing that a normal weapon is not typically effective, I am just going to use my astral fists.
Okay.
Do
those count as magical?
They are force damage.
Okay, excellent.
But I'm not gonna hit with an 8.
No, you are not.
How about with a 16?
That does hit.
Alright, that does 7 damage.
Okay. That biffs her pretty good.
And
And that one elicits an actual, like, angry shriek.
okay.
Is that all?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. So having taken that from you, she's going to return the favor and roll an 18.
Yes, 18. Wait, yes. Never mind.
Okay. And she rolls also force damage for 8 damage. I've got you at 10, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, excellent. And then, oh yeah, that guy's dead. This guy gets to make another con save. And he makes it, coughing, and stumbles away from
just
the
walk-
gas.
Did he walk through the cloud of daggers, or is that done?
Yes, he did. He was not paying attention. Give me the cloud of daggers.
Nice. 8.
Okay. Still alive, but
If
he's
only I had decided to take in Sentinel.
quite bad. Basically falls to his knees from that damage and whatever he was breathing in as the gas kind of settles and disperses. Skamos.
I'm gonna walk up and just so I have vision at number 3, and I'm gonna try and cast Firebolt, but this time it's actually gonna hit. Oh yeah, it's a natural 20.
Nice. Okay. So
I told you I'm
natural
getting
20.
the hang of it.
Nice.
This
Really?
card is Impact, maximum damage.
2d10 it says.
So that's gonna be because you rolled a 20, and that's how
Okay.
Beyond works. So it's a D10. Do you have any plus?
+4.
Plus 4. Okay. 14.
Or is
I
that
think
right?
that's just a
That my
hit.
hit plus DC is +4.
Oh yeah, that's to hit. What's your?
Okay, so I don't.
Cantrips don't have plus, I don't think.
Oh yeah,
That's-
they don't have plus.
Unless you're a warlock with the agonizing
Right.
blast invocation.
Right. Okay, so
it's just
10.
damage.
10 is enough to kill him. He screams as the fire finally hits him for the first time in all of these shots. He's surprised as he gets smacked in the face with fire, and his beard burns up,
Like-
and he's down.
As he
The
falls to the floor, I'm
intimidation
like,
technique.
do you know Klauth? Klauth? You know Klauth? Please tell me you know Klauth.
Unfortunately, he's too dead to answer.
No, I was talking to Skamos.
Oh,
Like, he just, like, the body drops, and then as this drops, I'm just looking at him like, Klauth? Do you know Klauth?
you can give me a
you should
history
ask me
check.
for- I'll try.
Hell yeah.
18.
18. You've heard
Oh.
of a bank called Clouth's Bank from the northern, the northern settlements that are along the south side of the Spine of the World. You also, even with you've heard of tales of a mythic dragon named Clouth, a red dragon who lived in the spine of the world.
I'll let Gollum off from that too.
I'm just gonna look at him very confused. I'm like, well, I hope he's a friend. And look over at the little dragon thing beside me.
The little dragon thing beside you does not hit the poltergeist, so it is back to Golemov.
Everybody's attacking everybody. It's really weird.
Yeah. That's why I looked at him. I'm like, is he a friend? Question mark. And then he attacks the ghost. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna punch the ghost too.
Friendly enough.
Yeah. At this point in time, he's not taking a swing at me. So.
Right.
What is it? The enemies of my enemies are my friends. How's that saying go again?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
13 is a hit.
Oh right, it's not against the doors. I thought.
Yeah.
7 force damage,
Okay. She's still up.
and then my bonus action, 16 to hit,
Hits.
and another 7 force damage.
Okay. That takes her out. She gives one last scream, and the kind of like angry ghost color kind of goes away, and you see again this very pale human woman with long white hair, wearing basically a sackcloth for dress, and then she disappears.
I'm gonna like, you know how you like read those things where they reload their fists? I'm gonna do that with my fists.
We do this.
It's so good, I punch the soul out of them.
I could be taken a couple different ways, I'd imagine, eh?
And so we are now currently, unless things go wrong with the other group, out of
Initiative?
initiative. That's the word I was looking for.
So, are you trying to say we shouldn't do something stupid?
No, that's up to
Any
you
other
guys. What you want to do, what happens. So this guy, before we go back to the others, as soon as the poltergeist is dead, he just completely ignores you and goes to each corpse of each Duergar corpse in turn, and to make sure they're dead, just takes their heads down to the spine. Slices their neck down to the spine.
That'll do it. Okay. Okay, noted. Don't piss this guy off.
Yeah, I just like after the battle's over, I just take like a defensive stance. Like I'm like, so is there someone else coming?
I walk up to Gollum and I put my hand on his shoulder and I cast Cure Wounds. I was like, I certainly hope not. I gave him 11.
Excellent.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Are you sure? I suddenly feel like I could take another round.
That's the magic talking.
He's going around finishing them off, and then as soon as he's done, he just starts walking out of the building.
Do we ask questions? I think we just leave it. I think it... Better
I'm
left.
like, you're the one who asks questions, so I'm gonna search what we thought was the leader dwarf.
Yeah, we're gonna just take a quick look at these corpses, see if there's anything on them.
Okay.
Mainly looking for shards of black ice, Charlatan.
You don't find any Charlatan. You get a total of 7 gold off the bunch of them. They don't have any bills, they just have actual gold coins. All the coins are stamped with a sun, basically like a half sun, half moon on the back of them.
History check.
Where do we,
Somebody.
where those come from? What would we search for that?
You could do religion.
I'll just toss the coins to scam us. Be like, here.
Check this out.
I looted the last guys.
Well, I rolled about 9. Not very
You owe
good.
me the next one, and I'll like wink at him.
We
You
have
got,
copper.
you got no idea.
I flip them back to Golemov. Any idea?
I will look at them. Can I make a history check on them?
You can make religion.
Ugh.
Same.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like shrug. It looks like gold to me.
Okay.
Hope they accept it.
Eh,
Alright.
gold's gold.
And we will go back to the ferry for now, since it's been a while since we talked to the rest of the party. Dirth has his hands up away from his weapon and says, "Let's talk."
I'll explain to him how I know him from the vision, and exactly what the female Duergar looks like, and what I need from him on the information to find her. Not so much to tell him exactly what's going on, but that I need to find her, and time is of the essence. And it might be within his best interest to help me.
He says, "So, you are looking for..." Sorry, I have
Good
to...
night.
Looking for who? I wasn't listening, Darth, or whatever your name is.
Give me a moment
Sure.
to find her name. She's got...
I'm gonna ask him too if he's going to set up a meeting with her for us. So I need someone she trusts to be able to get us in there too. It'll all be worth your while.
He says,
I'm a very famous author. I can pay you
"So
tons of
you're
money.
looking for Grandolpha Moodsgard."
Alpha. Grand Alpha, right? It's like
Yeah.
Gandalfa, right?
Yeah,
Grand Alpha the Grey, right? What's her name? Grand Alpha what?
Moodsgard.
Moodscar.
Grandma Grandolpha.
Grandma Grandolpha Moodscar.
Says, "I'm not exactly shocked that she might be working with someone outside. Father will be pleased to know. Well, displeased, but pleased to know that any traitors have been found."
Traitors have been found. Am I missing something here? I'm a couple of drinks in. I'm forgetting something about the traitors.
He says, "My father is on the surface to take it back for our people.
Oh.
To kill all of
Cool.
you surface dwellers."
You know, you gotta have some surface dwellers to help you get through all that, though. So we could have a nice little alliance happening here. As I turn and I wink towards my comrades out of the corner of his eye. Because, like, what's the point of we can get places where you can't get to, and we can get information that you can't get to, and vice versa. So we can work together. I could help you if you help me.
He says, "What can you help me with?"
What can't you do on the surface? Because yes, apparently you haven't been doing a very good job because there's a lot of eyes on you right now. And hence why we were here in the first place. I actually just
already-
stumbled upon it.
Says we've already got some people helping us. We don't need any others.
Just tell us where the lady is.
Yeah.
She's at my father's fortress.
Which is?
Not gonna tell you where it is.
Alright, Severin, I think he needs some persuasion.
Alright, I'll go up to him and be like, okay, here's some persuasion, and then punch him in the gut.
Okay.
I cast my divine smite.
I'll get
I
you
cast
to,
Divine Fist into his gut.
I'll get you to roll in case you roll a 20. You're gonna hit regardless, but in case you roll a 20 or a 1,
Where's my wait.
See, you do the accidentally, you blow his fucking head up with a fucking
Oh,
punch.
come on.
you rolled a 1.
There you go.
Not 20. Wow.
So,
I trip on the door frame and I headbutt him. Take him right to the ground.
So, you get a cramp when you go to punch him. You get yourself a cramp, and you take a D4
Charlie horse.
penalty to your next 2 attacks.
Oh, I get Charlie Horse. I'm like, oh!
Oh, shit.
And then stretch right before, guys. Oh!
Gotta
You know what they say? You're not supposed to eat 30 minutes before combat. You know. Ugh. And then I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna punch him, and I'm like, oh, after everything seems calm, I'm gonna punch him in the gut again. I'm like, that's for Steve.
Nobody likes Steve, but fuck you anyway, right?
Can give me
Yeah.
another one, minus 1 D4, but that's not going to matter because we're only looking for a 1 or 20.
Don't forget, you're blessed for maybe like 30 seconds now.
Yeah. So this does hit, so you can give me. I'm just looking for anything other than a 1 or 20. You're going to hit regardless unless you roll a 1, and you're going to get extra damage if you roll a 20.
Okay.
So, yeah. Roll your damage for the hit.
What do I roll?
It should be next to your unearned strike.
It looks like it just has a straight 4.
It's just your,
Then it's just your
strength. Yeah.
So,
Kick his ass,
It's
see
just
that?
4.
you give him
Oh,
4 damage.
you give him
Exploding.
and he says, I can't tell you where it is.
Well, this is gonna be a long night, and I'll viciously mock how weak and thin his beard is.
What did you contacted her? What did she say to you again?
To me?
Yeah, because you
Did I
did ascending.
She
You spoke to her.
She said
told me to meet
something.
somebody, didn't she? Or find somebody in the
She
in
told
the
you to
boat.
find her in Sunblade Fortress.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll be like,
And you
oh, okay, so
tell us
she's
where
in.
it is?
I'll just say she's in Sunblade Fortress then.
Were you still doing the vicious mock?
Yeah, I'll say his beard's really thinning, and she's in Sunblade Fortress, and he's a pussy.
So he rolled a 2 on his save, so
And
you
he's a
can give me the damage.
Gets another 4. That thinning beard must have really got him.
It definitely
That
did.
hurt him right where it hurt.
He says, I honestly can't tell you. Not.
Is it because you don't want to, or because you don't know? Because I'm like about 5 minutes away from just starting to remove your fingers and toes, friend.
Says.
I'm all about that. I'm definitely with that too. Because we could sell it to the university too. We could pickle them. Man, you're a moneymaker, buddy.
Smoke components.
This is
He
great.
says.
Are you under magical compulsion?
Fortress, and you see blood start coming out of his nose as he tries to say something, but his mouth gets clamped shut. He
Alright,
says,
so how do we-
Magic.
Well, now he's pulling on my heartstrings right there.
Well, that's a tough one. Can you write it down?
No. It's a gesh.
Can you think of it? You just can't say it.
Nothing.
You can't even bring it to your mind.
What if we showed you a map? And we pointed at it.
Could you point the opposite way of where it is on a map?
Yeah. You know what? Good point. Where is it?
Where is it not?
Exactly 100 miles not located.
Could you start putting
Is
X's
it-
down on the map where it's not located?
Is it not located north of here?
Make a triangle and then we'll triangulate it.
Says anything
Actually,
to
we've
do
got-
with it.
But this is where it is
Yeah,
not.
We want to know where it's
Connected.
not.
Unfortunately,
Is this a Gia spell or?
yes,
Because I'm a magic expert.
it is a gesh.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced?
That's how it's pronounced. It's an Irish word.
Not
Well,
Iggy-ish?
in Gnomish we pronounce it Gia. Sorry.
So, do you have any? Well,
Trying to think here. Remove curse, maybe. I'm trying to think. That might be too low.
So, yeah, because gesh is pretty high.
It might be a counter spell.
No, it might be. It could be dispel magic, which nobody has, if you got lucky enough.
maybe my
so.
girlfriend
Unless
up
it's
in.
Okay.
Gesh
Do you think-
is
do you-
remove curse, greater restoration, or wish.
Oh, you can remove curse.
Could we throw him into a sack if he promises to be nice, and we can just drag him
The
someday?
answer's always
Like-
wish.
We could drag him to that leader of the guard and get somebody to get that off him. But first, where are you allowed to talk about where the secret compartments are in this ferry?
Says, I don't know anything about the ferry. Just that we paid someone to give us a place to sleep.
What about a surrounding area that you're familiar with? You don't have to talk about Sunblight Fortress.
He looks to a rolled up piece of paper on the floor.
It's probably closest to Korbin.
Yeah. You can
Sure, I'll pick it up.
pick it up and unroll it, and it is a map with a few X's on it. And he says,
Right, I'll show.
it's where the Charlatan is, or at least where we think it might be.
Charlatan, that's from Drizzt Do'Urden's stuff. Can't remember the guy. The guy with the feather in his hat.
Jarlaxle?
Jarlaxle. I cannot remember his name to save my life.
Has anybody here heard of Sunblight Fortress?
No. It's... You can't roll high enough to... You can't roll a high enough history to know where it is.
Well, Stiff Steve's dead, but you could maybe ask him.
I would probably later.
He says...
I'm gonna just ask him straight
So
up.
these-
Do you want us to get a remove curse so that you can talk freely and help us, or do you want to end up being a vessel for my next buddy?
He
Well,
looks
we could
down
just kill you.
at the scorch marks on the ground and says, I don't understand the question.
It's not really much of a question. It's
These
kind of
X's are just where you think the shards are, not where your fortress is.
Correct. Fortress is not on the map.
Is
Couldn't
it
let
under?
the underlings know either.
Is it under the map?
No. Where we think
Is
the
it
Charlatan is,
Is it through the map?
Father
Is
is
it,
using the Charlatan for a great project.
who? Are you allowed to talk about your father? Who is your father? What's his name?
Father is... Shit, I forgot his name. Something.
I'm not a very good son, are you?
Zarder is...
I can't. I only cannot talk about the fortress. That is it.
His name
Everything
is-
else I can talk about.
Zardarok.
Zardarok.
Zardarok Sunblight.
Sunbit.
Blight.
Like
Now, does anybody recognize
Sunlight?
that name?
Sunblight.
Like an arcane name?
Sunblight.
It is likely a Duergar name.
Do you happen to know any dark elves?
Says, we kill them on sight.
Oh.
Just like the surface dwellers. They don't understand what our people have been through.
I know. Actually, I have no idea, and I'd love to write a book about
as
it.
he says that, as like you service people, my hand like comes from behind his head. He's like, I don't know, man. I got this guy.
I'm gonna say, what about mind flayers?
Mind flayers. We have one of them.
Ooh.
Beaten, bruised, and... well, he's not in any state to be eating anyone's minds right now.
Where is
is
he?
he?
Yeah.
Do you want access to more? If we can get him to Sunblight Fortress.
Says, no need.
Where is this mind flare?
He's held captive.
Where though?
Quit beating around the bush.
Says, take a guess.
Ah.
I'm gonna cut one of your fucking fingers off if you don't tell me. I'm not playing games today. Is it your fancy fortress?
Yes.
As he bleeds
All
from
right.
the nose.
As he starts bleeding from the nose. He says, there's no point in even thinking of going there, though. My father killed a red dragon.
Oh, so that's
Built
where...
a forge with its still beating heart.
Alright, so my hand's gonna come up from behind his head again. Well, my dad killed a dragon, and now he's got a heart.
I'm gonna be like, hold on, this is great stuff, and I'm writing it down. I say, okay, just keep going. Do you have any more literature that I could borrow, perhaps? A book, some whatever the fuck it is. I don't care if it is children poems or something like that. Do you have anything?
Let me see. I've
Oh,
got
shut
something in here. Does it mention?
Stop, doggy.
Boys, I'm gonna make us a ton of money with these new stories. I'm gonna be writing pretty quick here. I can write them super fast as long as I can change a name.
I will
Says,
take you back to the
So, wait,
That's all.
that what's the fortress called again?
Sunblight.
So Sunblight. So he killed a dragon and took over the dragon's hold.
No. Just brought the heart there.
But he didn't. How's the dragon alive without a heart?
The dragon's dead. The heart is alive.
How did he keep the heart alive?
Magic.
Oh, okay. I walked right into that one, right? All right.
Oh.
What?
You're just like, oh yeah, whoa.
Magic. I forgot about that.
How old was this
magic.
dragon?
Oh yeah.
Old enough. Had a sizable horde.
My hand comes up from behind again. Oh, yeah, old enough. Had a big horde.
How?
Okay, I'm not gonna
how
lie
would
to you guys. I'm getting real tired of this fucking dwarf guy.
That's where they got those gold coins from. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just ask him one more time. Would he be able to set up a meeting with his the Gandolfia? Grandolfia.
No.
Would you know how I could contact her?
Go to the fortress.
Okay, you can kill him. Oh, fuck. Unless you got a book for me right away.
Do we have any other use for him? Like, can we use him as like a bartering ship? I don't know how
Well,
Dirk
we
does
could
this.
take
Let's tie
him
him up.
straight up. Yeah, let's tie him up, put him in a sack, take him to the town council or whatever. We could burn him at the stake. Have a good old time. So let's start tying him up, and we can take all his shit too.
Yeah,
Can we tie him up naked
You know-
so we can take all his stuff?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Guess we could. I don't know if I want to get him naked.
I'll get him naked. I don't mind. It's all good. He's just like a little short gray dude. The hairiest thing on him's probably his beard, and
Like,
that's
can we
it.
like? Well, I guess if we get one of these blankets, you could like make like a hobo sack for Hot Rod, and you can just carry him around.
Drag him around in one of the sleeping bags, eh? That's not a bad idea. We could hog tie him though, so we have his hands and feet behind his back, and he's inside that thing.
Well, is there like
Put some dirty underwear in his mouth, so he can't do any of the systematic things for any magic.
Is there a foghorn or anything on this boat?
No.
You know what we should do? We should take the underwear off one of the other dead guys and then put it in his mouth.
Take it off, Stitch.
You know what?
He's gotta show dominance.
I'll be like, you guys handle this here and tie him up. I'll just go outside and I'll just fire my gun off multiple times because it's really loud. See if the guard will come.
Guards do
Alright,
come.
I will start stripping the Duergar.
Okay.
Naked.
Alright.
And I will be
He closes the door. Hot Rod is watching.
Hot Rod, I need you to mount him, so that way he does
Hot
not
Rod's
disappear
got
from us.
Hot Rod's recording right now.
Peeping robot.
Alright. So, we're going to hop back
Like
to
the robot from fucking Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
these guys. What are you guys doing?
They're gonna make out after that hard battle.
Yeah, I mean, we had to celebrate somehow.
Yeah.
No.
I think we're going to attempt to collect the. I don't know if the statue's partially destroyed or mostly destroyed at this
They
point.
didn't get to it. You guys.
I thought they
caught
did.
them.
That's what's.
No, I thought we just heard them like start to hit.
I
with
thought they
the
smashed it at
jackalones.
least once because that's what spawned the ghost.
No, she was already there. Or did they hit once? Yeah, they did.
They
hit
hit
it
it once. They hit it once and spawned the ghost. So I don't know how destroyed this thing actually is.
With one hit, not destroyed enough.
Right.
All right. Well,
We're gonna just start dragging it towards the broken window, I guess.
yeah. I mean, like, I don't know
Throwing pieces
how. If we can, drag it out. If we can drag it out of the friggin' door in mostly one piece, I'll do that.
It's about a ton. How much can you drag?
Do you guys have a rope and you've got a moose? Could you get the
yeah.
moose over to the window and just tie it?
Yeah,
We
that's
were
why I'm
discussing
saying the
this.
window.
Because I count as a size larger for that.
You brought Elliot with you?
He's outside.
And then where's my actual?
I don't know that he'd fit inside. to be
He would
honest.
not. He would not fit through any of the doors except for the main doors.
Push, pull, and drag.
How do I see my push
Push,
pull
pull,
and
drag, or lift. Twice your carrying capacity. Or 30 times my strength score. The carrying capacity. Oh. That's depressing. Well. Screw it. I don't know how long we took to pause. But if it's within 10 minutes of the fight ending, I'm still my astral self. And considering I can use my wisdom checks on that, can I use my astral arms to at least pull this thing outside to Elliot?
I suppose so. How much can your astral arms drag?
Because that would be 500, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, 500 pounds.
Or
Damco's asked to be able to help. You'd be able to push, right?
I can do 270.
Jesus Christ, you're a tank. How much can my guy?
oh, come
Oh
on.
shit.
Where's the actual math here?
How much can my guy lift? I have no idea.
Yeah, so I can do about 500 pounds. And then,
So that would be about a quarter of this.
All right, we might have to make a few trips then.
yeah, okay. Well, if
And,
if
I mean,
we're
their
not getting
weapons
this-
are picks, so you've got
Yeah,
picks.
Yeah.
well,
We're gonna
as soon
start
as
breaking it
the
into pieces then. When we
Exactly.
can't budget.
All right, you break it
I'm gonna-
into, probably 7 or 8 pieces so that Skamos can help.
And then I'll cast my tensors floating
that
just to
week,
make it easier.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
a couple
10
pieces of
kilometers
metal, yeah,
dis-
put a couple-
Is that 10 feet wide?
It's 3 feet in diameter.
Oh, just 3. Okay, yeah, you can easily toss some stuff on that. How much can it carry?
Are you
It's up to 300 pounds.
casting it, or can you do ritual casts?
It's ritual.
All right, so in 10 minutes.
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
pull
well,
it
we gotta
up.
break it.
How long does it last?
I think it lasts an hour, right?
Yeah, an hour.
Okay. So you guys can get it outside. You've probably got a sled for Elliot, one of your sleds that you can toss a bunch of the stuff on and cover it in blankets so that the guards don't see.
Nothing conspicuous about a giant
Nothing
white
to
moose.
Yeah. Giant
I
white
washed
moose.
some of the blood off.
dragon
Don't
sauce.
worry.
What?
Doesn't he have some
No.
heads on his horns right now?
No. Those
No.
are those are for out of town.
Those are out of town.
We have him on in-town appearance. Inconspicuous.
You like buried them out the outside town so that you could go get them again.
Yeah.
Actually, if you had him stabled, he probably looks really nice right now.
Oh yeah, he's been taken care of. Like
Polished up and brushed. And,
yeah, he
doesn't
he
look-
likes going to the stable because the stable boy is like enamored with this new creature, and
That
his
talks.
coat is like his coat is beautiful and shiny and yeah.
It's
You've
just
never
like, I
seen him
like
so.
this.
Yeah. You've never seen him so gorgeous.
Yeah. So
Oh, that means you got to pay a stabling fee. Ah.
yes,
Yeah.
I think we already talked about that a while back.
Yeah.
Worth it for how happy he is.
So you guys do eventually get it out. The guard do get to the ferry, and how long are you guys taking with that?
Well, we're gonna
Guard
search
get
the
there.
captain's quarters too, but we're just gonna hand off the prisoner to them.
Okay, you hand
I
off the
assumed, right?
prisoner. You...
And I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
Korbin, we need to talk to your. Did you tell us why we were here?
That I would have told you why we would have wanted to come. Why I would have wanted to come, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we need to
Yeah.
get his curse
Because I need to
removed.
talk to
Well-
the Milky Eye guy, which was that guy.
Yeah, and you guys had all seen the letter, which did mention the ferry.
We're just gonna have to request that they don't hang him yet.
Oh, yeah, anyway.
You do find there are no captain's quarters, just this aft cabin. Above it, following the stairs up, is just the steering wheel and rudder and stuff.
Are we taking a short rest?
If you want to stay here for a short rest.
Because I'm thinking we'd probably want to be checking for the actual, where they would be smuggling shit and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Right?
I want to investigate the ship for any smuggling corridors or whatever.
Okay. How long are you taking?
Would I be able? Well, if we take a short rest,
I'll take a whole hour just to look, because
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed after this anyways.
Yeah.
If you
Would
want
I be able
a
to
roll
get-
or something.
Steve back.
Steve
the
takes
short
you a
rest?
long rest, but you can drag one of these corpses with you.
You can drag one of the corpses, yeah.
So it said this one is either a long or short rest.
Is it a short
It
rest?
dies when you use
Okay.
a short or a long rest
Okay.
to bind the sentient to a new vessel.
Okay.
If you
But,
want to bring them back, sure. You're gonna have to do some weird, fucked up shit though. I don't know if you want to do it around the guards,
Well, we can just close the door.
because this is what you've learned on your research, how to entice one of these beings. So you can kind of describe it if you want.
If you guys happen to look on the GIFs, you'll see one of the alien pictures that I put up. It'd be kind of like that. Yeah. So
Is
anyway,
that you, or is that something? you're
Oh
bringing forward?
God.
I will let your guys' imagination go wild on what I'm going to be doing to the body to get it to come.
You're using
Entice.
some forbidden lore to.
I'm using some forbidden lore.
Iggy's not going to be in there for that. He couldn't handle that.
What the hell was
Definitely
that
not
one
showing
dude's
that on
name?
stream.
No, we're not.
That is not.
Oh,
Shane,
damn.
count yourself lucky here. You
Yeah.
just didn't have to go and click into that Discord.
Oh, that was wonderful right there. Guaranteed. Yeah, okay, I won't bring up any more of it, but it is forbidden knowledge,
Okay.
so I will take one of the bodies. of
So
the-
is it?
Do you like open up like a slit in space, the space-time continuum, and that's like when it opens, that's all you see? Is that gift?
Well,
basically?
well, when I'm opening it up, you really gotta.
You gotta
Or
you
like,
gotta entice it.
You gotta work it. You know, it's not just something that opens up right away. You gotta kind of play with it. And you gotta work
Play
it.
with the magical
So-
forbidden energies.
Yeah, and you
Is,
really gotta, you gotta work it in there. You gotta get sure so everything's all right. It's flowing. You got
Gotta get it warmed
Yeah.
up.
Now, is,
warmed up. You can't
Cool.
just jam it in there and pull something out. It's
is
just
the
not gonna
body?
happen.
Oh, you're gonna pull Steve out of the body? That's kind of cool. Or is Steve gonna? Is the body gonna transform into Steve?
You know what? I like the idea of pulling it out. So I gotta get the body all warmed up and juicy before. I can
Ah,
pull
so it's
Steve
gonna
out of
like
it.
burst open like a rotten tomato, and then Steve's gonna pop out of it.
He might just slide out. You never
Like it-
know. Depends on
like
how
the-
warm I can get it.
The skin
That's
molts
right.
off of it.
Are you making this out of
Ah,
a body, or are you
That's
like
beautiful.
do you open
Yeah,
up
take-
like this alien thing and then slide it into the alien thing and then like give it a couple minutes and it comes back out like Steve?
Well,
Well,
it
let's
takes an
let
hour.
our imagination kind of go wild with it. They'll be doing something to one of the bodies.
You know
Either way.
what? Like, how about it's like almost different every time, but it's basically the same like you do the same thing, but every visual is different for everybody, and
Actually,
like
that
no
would-
one
that
really
would
knows
be more
exactly
true,
what they've
yeah.
seen.
Oh, I know exactly what
Like,
you guys will see. And I'll put it up on the emojis right now.
All
What's
right.
that? What's that movie where it's a spaceship that went through like to a different dimension and came back, and there's like a bunch of like messed up shit on it.
Oh yeah, Event Horizon.
Yeah, yeah.
Event
With
Horizon.
all
Yeah,
the
Event
eyes.
Some of
I
it
think
we're
shit
going-
goes on.
I think it'd be more like this that I just put up. Then he pops out and he's back. The only time he'll sing and then he'll get quiet again.
I just imagine it's just like it literally is just a kerfuffle of so much shenanigans that like you just don't even know how to describe it.
You're like, what is he? Oh my god. No. Oh god, no. And then pop.
It's disgusting, grotesque like the movie The Thing, but at the same time it's some Looney Tunes shit. You're like, it was funny but horrifying at the same time. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
He was singing old timey songs. Next thing you know, he was somehow growing another head out of his chest.
And then so Stiff Steve we could put for a little while, instead of being Stiff Steve, he'd have to it'd be like him molting his skin
Mhm.
or his shell so that he'd be squishy. He'd be like Zoidberg when he's all like fucking floppy all over the place.
All right.
It's like crap.
So
Why
you
not
take
Zoidberg?
take about an hour to look over the place. You cannot find any smuggling area.
Oh, I didn't even get to roll. Shit.
You don't even need to roll. There is nothing. You can roll a natural 20. There is nothing here. This
What
is
if I guide myself and roll a natural 20 plus 4?
Could we spend an hour to maybe dig out one of the planks and make it look like they could have hid something in there so that we can technically find the smugglers?
You could.
Well,
Frame them.
I mean, we already have a lot of proof with a whole bunch of Duergar.
You're
They're
right
not
here.
supposed to be here.
And that's what they're smuggling in this.
Maybe. We also have a prisoner, so I think that's a job well done.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Unless you guys feel like putting some more shit, like, planting some evidence.
I, after looking over the whole place and not finding anything, I will also ritualistically cast Detect Magic. So
Okay.
I still don't trust this.
You don't find anything.
So I pull out my little magic detector and I find nothing.
You find nothing here.
Would I be able to talk to Psychic? A Squishy Steve?
Yeah.
Does he
Is
look
that
different from old Steve,
Flaccid
or does
Steve?
he retake that form?
Blasted Steve? Is he kind of pinkish now, or is he... Because he was purple before, right? Now he's a little bit pink.
I guess so, yeah.
Anyway. He's...
Is he different, or is he gonna like morph into his old form?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe he'll have an extra mouth. Maybe he will take a different form. I think it's more up to what's coming through. Like, he could be a ball of tentacles. But we're gonna see once he hardens up. He finds out his final shape.
Oh, so it's like a chitinous, like a bug or something that's molted, and
He's
then
kind of
eventually
all
it hardens.
squishy and stuff. Yeah.
That's even
Maybe like
interesting.
cocoons later. After a while, he just starts to cocoon and develop this hard shell.
And then he comes out all
feet on me like, "Oh, Steve's getting so strong, guys." He's like some sort of like weird slug creature.
We didn't search those corpses, but I'm not going in there. I don't like what's purple lights and shit are coming under the door.
Well, me and Flaccid Steve would have searched the corpses as well. One of them would have, got all squished up anyway.
Flaccid
Kind of
Steve.
slid out. Flaccid Steve.
You find about 36 gold and not even any pocket change.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Within the hour, or two enterprising friends should show up with the contraband.
Yeah, I was
And there's
gonna
like a whole
ask.
bunch of guards on the ship now.
So the guards, were the guards sticking around? They wouldn't be sticking around to look for the contraband because they don't know about that. They just
I don't
know
know
that
what
you
the guards
guys
are gonna do though.
found some
caught
Duragar.
somebody.
So they've taken
Wait, are
this
Duragar
guy.
illegal?
But are they
and-
gonna cross paths with the giant moose? Maybe some
Are you
fast
guys
talking is
taking?
required.
Are you guys taking alleys or the main streets?
Oh hell, I'd take alleys everywhere I could.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still kind of conspicuous, but I try to
Yeah.
stay out of sight as much as
So
possible.
you're not getting spotted, and you eventually get there, and I mean, like Flaccid Steve is ready by now, because it's taking them because they're taking alleys. It's probably taking them a little longer than an hour. So,
What about those papers on the ground? Did we inspect those as well?
you get not too much. Let's see. I want to see what I already gave you from that last one. Okay, so
And we would have had that other doer guy that left. He would have been naked too and tied up, so we would have kept all his shit.
there is a letter. Oh, I've got it in there. That's where it is. Under East Haven. Okay. So there is a letter from someone named Iselm. It is thanking Dirth for letting her know about the wizard that was coming in on a ship and that she has been dealt with. And then another letter that is unfinished, probably written by Dirth. Dearest Iselm, the wizard looking for ancient ruins is no longer an issue. He's been burned at the stake.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna relay that to my buddies here. That because I'm pretty sure in the last one, the guy was telling us about the places they don't go for those ancient ruins.
Yeah.
I think that's the place. That's the legal place to go. That's probably the place we should look at.
Oh, if we pull out the map with the X's on it, is one of those X's that ruin then?
Let me open up the player map and
then we'll probably have to find Elsium and kill her as well. Anybody down for an assassination mission? Just Flaccid Steve.
just Flaccid Steve, I guess.
What time is it right now?
Oh, you guys are looking at probably 3 a.m.
I think it's bedtime. I cannot for the life of me find any secret compartments in this place.
And as you're leaving, Elliot and your friends are coming down with a sled.
Well, this is weird.
Is this like the that meme where they're like the two cars driving like in opposite directions?
And they're looking at each other, yeah?
They're looking at each other.
Or that episode of Simpsons where Bart's skipping school and Homer's skipping work. Like, we'll have the comb. Hello, how do you do, sir?
I don't think we're seeing anything on the stream right now either, guys.
Yeah.
No, it's loading.
It's loading.
Okay. Was it frozen
I'll just
loading?
give him a quizzical eye and
Hopefully
wonder what
not
the hell's going
frozen
on.
loading.
So they were taking that to the ferry?
Uh-oh. You would have had to cast it again, because it's over an hour. So all that shit's gonna dump in the snow when your when your tensor's disc falls apart.
I think no, Tensor's disc was just to bring it outside to the.
Yeah.
To the
Oh,
sled.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna... I look behind you guys and I see this giant snow trail of this heavy stuff being dragged behind Elliot going to the ship. And then I just go,
And you can just hear.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I had to close it because it was completely stuck.
That's all good. I'll take this opportunity to get another drink.
Okay.
Alright.
So, do you guys mention anything, and what do you do?
I'm gonna make an insight check to see if they're doing something criminal.
Where have you guys been?
Does an 11 get me anything?
I mean, doesn't 11 beat your passive deceptions, both of you?
I think they're on the up and up.
Pretty up and up. Well, what's my passive deception? Because mine's plus
10.
7.
Oh, it's like way higher.
10 plus your deception.
So I'm 17. Passive.
I just assume you guys have some sort of a side hustle going on.
Yeah. I'm like, hey.
No, demo work.
Go, sup?
The dump.
I'm like, you might want to go there. There's a bunch of dead dwarves, dead Dugar on there. I don't know why you're going to this ship.
I'm just gonna look at. I'm like, we just came from a bunch of dead Dugar. What do you guys have?
And then I go really angrily, nothing. I couldn't find anything on that ship.
I looked real hard.
Isn't broken.
Look at him like. I'll just like shrug to him like, we have a statue. Well, a statue in pieces now.
Is it special? Why do we have a statue?
I don't know. I think a ghost came out of it.
A ghost?
Yeah.
The speaker wanted it out of town. That's all I know.
All right.
Side hustle. Thought I'd make
Spiritual
some money in the
I'll go. Gollum, if I have to speak with you tomorrow morning.
I'll give him a nod. Be like, is it about that thing where I did that thing? And I'll like point to my trunk.
Oh, well, kind of. But yes.
Kind of, but yes.
Maybe it is actually. And then wherever Korbin is, I'll be like, also, I have something that we should try. Is there anywhere that we can get a goat in the middle of the night?
I'm pretty sure I've got some people I can get a goat from.
Well, I'm just gonna be like, well, you guys are here. Help us toss this shit in the ship.
Sure. My guy can't do fuck all, so Blasted Steve will help you.
Alright, I'll motion for Hot Rod to do that.
And even Blasted Steve, he's got some badass strength, so he can probably do that no problem.
Okay.
So we're just tossing the shit into the ship that you just came out of.
Yeah, so still like, I'm not too sure what's going on. Where you guys were, what was happening.
I'll stop as like I start picking up the first one. But wait, did you kill everyone on the ship?
Why is it so messy in here?
Not everyone.
The Duergar or something.
Why
Would
are
we
all
be
the
able to like?
why are
cut
all the
pieces off them and
blankets
send to the
pushed
university?
away from the bottom of the hold? All the blankets were
did-
supposed to be at the bottom.
I did try to get somebody to surrender, but he got a rapier right up the,
Woohoo. Yeah, I kind of forgot. I got a little bit excited.
Rapier.
It happens once in a while. I forgot where I was.
You're never gonna get the stench off that blade now.
It's a poison blade.
just like a stink palm. Just
The blade of E. coli.
So
Pull it out, smell it.
I'm going to look to Skamos and be like, so who were we working for again?
The speaker.
We
No,
were
we
working
were
for the
working
speaker.
again.
We were working for
All right.
the guard.
Like, wait, and who owns this boat?
Who
Where
knows?
am I?
Wait,
Where is this?
you know what?
What
We
year
should
is this?
we should find the guard so Korbin can relay our success and our prisoner.
Well, the guards took him, so imagine I could just go to the bar where the chick is, right?
So
Or
they
is she
said
gonna be waiting for us to get back?
they said they were going to take him to the dungeon, which is underneath the town hall.
Oh, which has been like raided with dead bodies now.
Yeah.
That's where we came from. Whoop.
They have to go past all of the dead bodies to get to the dungeon. So
Oh, it's like a big circle. Hey, everyone's
the
like, what
the alarm is
Yeah.
raised when they get there.
Yeah, at least 3 of us have a rock solid alibi.
Yeah. And it's obvious
At least 3.
We killed all of his friends.
it's obvious that the human guards were all killed by Duergar because the picks all match the bodies.
The pickaxe one's in the neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
CSI East Haven.
Listen, Jamos, we could totally roll this in our favor. How we actually came in and, with your talking, with fantastic persuasion, we can
looks
get
like-
lots of money out of this. We
I'm
would
just
kill
gonna
the
look at him like,
invasion.
but that's exactly what happened. We did just walk in the middle of a robbery.
That's what happened.
I need some sunglasses. To be like, looks like those guards got the points.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I need that yeah scream.
Do we have that on it?
Unfortunately, I don't have that on my soundboard.
Damn. That's alright.
Someone record it so that we can put a similar thing on there. And then I'll put it in my soundboard and hit it.
Right, that'd be the best. Every time we do something fucked up.
Yeah. Can't
Which
be
is
the
a lot.
can't be the official one. It has to be legally distinct from the one from the actual show.
Wow, one of us could do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Someone record it and I'll add it to my soundboard.
Looks like the map actually loaded.
Yes, the map did load. So your the map that you pull does have a red X out in the middle of Lac-Dinishir. Not in the middle, but out in Lac-Dinishir. That has been scratched out with black ink. As you're looking through, there is also a red X north of Lonelywood.
Sure, we found that one already.
It looks like
Oh.
that's probably the one that you've already been to. And then there is one in the middle of this area, pretty close to
another-
where the X was placed by the captain of the guard when you asked her to place it on your map. And then there is one down here.
Ooh, look at that one.
I don't know why that is visible. That should not
Yeah,
be
because
visible.
that's like that one definitely looks like
Yeah.
a place we should.
That one was not supposed to be visible until you get there. But there is an X
Cool.
there.
Wow.
I have a hint, or I have an inkling that something crazy is there.
My intuition is saying to go to the, was that southwest? East, southeast. Yes.
Not even south.
Yes.
It is directly east.
Okay.
Yeah, you never eat soggy wieners. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, I always forget that. Jesus Christ.
Soggy.
I always boil.
That's
my
the one that
wieners.
we were always taught. Never eat
I
soggy
mean,
wieners.
I was in Cub Scouts. Come on. Which I hated.
Right?
Oh, I hated
Never
it.
eat shredded weed.
I only ever got 1 star, and it was by accident.
How'd you do that?
Yeah, well, they brought up
He
like this-
doesn't.
they brought
he
out a
doesn't wanna
map,
talk
and they're
about
like,
it
"Can you
anymore."
read this map?" And I was like, "Oh man, all these video games I played. Yeah, I can read this map." And so
Yeah,
I
it
did,
says
right?
map.
Yeah. No, I meant like pointing out things and all that stuff because I was like from video games and shit. And he's like, "Good job. Here's your map reading star."
What a nerd.
Yeah, I know. It's like I didn't actually learn it reading like maps from nature. It was all from video games.
I don't think I ever got anything like that, so I can't say I was too cool for school.
Oh, I hated it so much.
All right. So,
Should we go talk to some guardesses?
So
Get
I'm
us
gonna
some
look
money?
at.
Well,
this
you're
guy,
a handler
he looks
there.
So the speaker's dead. Did he say what he wanted done with the statue?
He had it locked up because he was afraid of what it would do.
Whoa,
It
the
was,
speaker's dead? Are we still here?
What happened to
Demon
that
Lord-
chick in the potato sack?
The speaker's dead? Like Captain Mayor of East Haven?
you guys didn't see
Yeah.
the speaker.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh
I-
my god.
You heard someone in
I
the
was-
speaker's office crying,
Oh, I don't remember that part.
but you didn't
Well, I
open
thought
the
he was.
door.
I thought he was a big tough guy. Apparently not.
No,
Maybe we should go back.
you're thinking the speaker from Caraconic.
Yeah, we
He's
had
dead
the
too?
Dragonborn.
That guy was a big tough guy. This guy's not.
Oh,
So didn't they have like some chick with the ghost turned into a chick in a potato sack?
Yep. She started as a chick in a potato sack, then she turned into a ghost, and then back into a chick in a potato sack, and then disappeared.
did anybody tell me that?
Yeah. Did you guys tell us anything about?
Wait, I
the
mentioned I mentioned that we fought a ghost, and that was the extent of it.
Okay, do I know anything about potato sack girl ghosts? Is that Arcana?
How much information are you giving him about the ghost?
I literally said we just fought a ghost. We fought a ghost that came
If
out
they
of the
asked us
statue.
more question, then we would have said it, but I don't think we would
A
have
ghost
said
that
potato
came
sack.
out of
Out
a
of the
statue.
statue. Yeah,
Out
out
of
of
the
the
statue.
statue, and I pointed to
Yeah.
the debris. And I'm
If
like,
he's gonna do an Arcana, I'll help him with it. Otherwise, I'll do an Arcana on that.
I'm gonna kiss my little Flandel steel skin amulet, give it a little kiss, guide myself, and then I'm gonna try to Arcana that.
Okay.
On second thought, I'll go, hey guys, hold on 1 second. If you give me an hour with a chunk of this statue, I can tell you exactly what it's all about.
No, but the statue's gone. Every single piece of it.
Like,
Well, I can
it's-
go sit
well,
on
I'm like, but
It's shattered. It's not. You might get.
give me a piece of it.
Like, I mean,
Does
there's
this-
probably
does-
chunks large enough.
Does a 17 get me anything?
17, not with just a ghost that came out of the statue.
Not even
Um,
statue ghost? Okay.
I mean, it's
Statue
possible
ghosts.
that the ghost was inside it, but you know with your Arcana that that's impossible because a ghost inside of a solid object will destroy itself unless it inhabits a person.
Which we all have. But if I could go to that boat and just sit and look at that statue for an hour, I could tell you exactly what's going on.
I already could tell you statues about it. It's a statue of Demon Lord Kakashi, patron of evil frost giants. The 7-foot tall horned demon with long wings and horns. Its
Yeah.
arms are chained up together.
So do
I
you
had
know?
it.
Do you know the purpose of it or the use of it? Or cultural
I had a
practice?
really I had a 20 roll on it, so I
Oh,
think
so
I'd
you
have a
knew
pretty
exactly.
good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you asked me about it, I could tell you.
Yeah. Fair enough.
so I'll be like, so the speaker's just disposing of it. What's stopping it us from shipping it to our new campus.
With
And
along
I'm
with
gonna
a
like
couple.
put campus in quotation marks.
Can I do an Arcana check to see whether I want this in or campus?
Okay, yeah, give me an Arcana check.
I'm
I'll
gonna
smack his hands.
I'm gonna
Or I can
ask.
do it on the check.
I'm gonna ask. Just find out Steelskin for guidance and give the
Okay.
one another kiss so I can get another guidance going on. And I'm still gonna do the Arcana check because you can't slap my brain out of my head to think about it.
I could whisper. Steve could whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
So,
Well, if he's being a jerk and doing that, I'm still gonna get a 21.
so 23.
Well,
Oh,
21
yeah,
for
minus
Steve's
the 2
fucking
from
me up.
Steve.
I
So-
don't think Steve would actually do that. I was thinking about it, but he probably.
Okay.
If Steve's more a little
23.
flaccid right now, so he's a bit slow.
You get close to this and you feel the warmth that's radiating off of it, and you pick up a piece and like turn it in the light from Hot Rod, and you're like, oh, this entire thing is made out of Chardolin. This is 1 ton of Chardolin.
Oh, I throw it down and I like brush my hands off.
What is that? Chardolin, whatever.
The black
we
glass.
don't really know.
Oh, the black glass
Yeah.
that you don't
Yeah.
that you really like.
The stuff that I've been collecting. Yes.
I get away from it because I know it's got some weird irradiating properties, and I like, really brush my hands off. And then I'm like, man, this poses quite the conundrum here for you two. And I look at the elephant in the room, literally.
Like, well, I'm the one suggesting we take it, so.
What can
Well,
we
I'm just-
sell it?
We can give it back to the university.
This is
Whoa.
extremely dangerous.
I mean, dangerous
Extremely
only if
dangerous
you.
or extremely profitable.
This can
Yeah.
stay in your room. We'll put it in Golmov's room.
What if
Shrug.
we took some of it and we put it down into like a little bit of a pocket sand? Would that be a pretty good weapon to have some pocket sand shrapnel, whatever that's called?
We don't
Pocket
wanna-
Chardolin.
You don't know what this is going to do.
That's the whole point of bringing it back to the campus to study it.
Skamos.
We don't know what it's going to do, which means that we should find. Well, do we still have that dwarf? We didn't kill him yet, right?
He's
We should
he's
perform science
in-
experiments
going
on
into jail.
He's probably not going to last a week now that they found all those dead guards.
I would like to
Yeah.
know, do you remember your deal with the captain?
Yeah, every
Okay.
piece of it.
Okay, good. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
And
No, I
did you
didn't
find
forget
every
that.
piece? Was there a
Oh,
chunk
I-
missing?
No, it's all there. All accounted for.
So like, so we can just take this, right?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking in general. I'm just talking out loud. I'm like, why are we putting this on the boat again?
Yeah, what's going on?
I want to keep
Oh,
this.
I've made a deal for this. Sorry, Golemov. You have enough of your
Well,
black eyes.
I'm out of this room because I'm not staying around 1 ton of this shit.
Yeah, but with
I'll
who?
go with Iggy. I don't want to be around it either. Speaking of boats, so what's the deal with the boat now?
Is it ours?
Yeah, can we just take it?
Can we ask the guard about that?
Why don't we just go ask your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll go ask the girl that really wants me, and I want nothing to do with her. Maybe she'll give it to me for like low price since we killed all the
Yeah.
Dugars.
You got your wingman or Flaccid Steve with you. You can
Flaccid
get
Steve.
any girl you want.
Or maybe like, so.
The best wingman, Flaccid Steve.
Why are we
Flaccid
loading
Steve.
this stuff up
And he
onto
just
a
goes-
boat they just murdered everyone on?
Yeah, we're gonna leave.
This is the ferry. This is how they transport stuff.
I'm just
Yeah, but they-
saying, like, I wouldn't mind having a boat.
All right, let's go ask her. Why not?
Yeah, let's go
Severn, you
ask.
want to go? Let's go to the
So-
bar.
Yeah, I want a boat.
yeah, these two
I'm
can
on a
figure out
boat.
whatever their deal is.
I'm on a boat.
Where
Like,
where are you
you take
looking
people
for
out-
her?
Parties.
At the bar.
I think we should finish Skamos' and Golumov's conversation here.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm just gonna look at them like, so there's nobody on the boat. They're all dead.
Boat.
Did
I'm on a
they
boat.
kill the owner of the boat?
Nope.
I'm like,
No. Yeah,
they just
so the
killed
owner
the
of the
doors
boat's
on
not.
the. Well,
Yeah.
Not yet. Dun dun dun.
Well, and I'm sure that the owner has
the boat
connections
not?
as well.
I'm gonna be very confused and be like, wait, but they just killed everyone on the boat. So who owns the boat?
I know his name somewhere. What? Can I get a reminder, please, Brad?
He is Captain. Where is his name? Captain Arlagath.
So someone already owns this ferry boat.
All right.
You saying the ferry boat? Which way are you saying the ferry boat? So, this ferry boat.
Did you ever watch like Arrested Development? It could be like the Queen Mary.
I'm just saying we could turn this boat into such a profitable thing. Well, you know what I should do is I should get Bush Friend, a couple of our little dudes, and they can just run this boat like a party boat. They take a couple people out, they have a good time, do some fishing, whatever.
But they're already
And it's just like a constant side hustle. We'll come in and get all the money.
they're already protecting our hold though.
Our hold.
Yeah, the new campus of Baldur's Gate University.
Yeah, I don't think they've left yet.
They haven't left yet, no.
Because that reminds me, if we're walking by the inn or whatever, I'll wake Patches up.
Okay. You wake him up.
Houlihan?
I tell him, Patches, I need a cage, a rat, and a goat.
So,
All right. I'll see you later.
Not in that
Okay.
particular order, but
and he curls back up on his bed when you close the door.
I'm trying to think. I'll leave 4 gold. That should be enough, I think.
Okay.
I'll leave 5 gold.
Okay. So, who all is going to the tavern?
Oh, me, Squishy Steve, and Severin,
Anyone else
for sure.
going with?
I guess I'll hang out with them, but I still want to hear what Skamos and Golemov are going to do here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think they decided.
I'm just making
Well,
sure.
I think we dumped it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You guys got anything else, or are you going somewhere after dumping?
Well, I want to go meet up with the contact where I know where he is. Would he be at the bar?
He's going to be at the tavern, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get drunk.
Yeah.
So, you guys get to the tavern shortly after the other three. Korbin, you get in. Your lady friend is not there.
Son of a bitch. Do I have to make... Actually, I could probably talk to the bouncers or whoever at the bar. See, do I have to make a scene to get her here? Who's gonna go get her? What's going on?
Says, bunch of guards been killed. She's at the town hall.
Well, fuck me. Does anybody want to go to town hall with me?
I guess I'll go with you.
We better. Guards were killed.
Yeah. All right, I'll go to
Okay.
town hall.
Guards get
They're
killed
gonna
every day.
I don't think we actually know about that, do we? So the town's
No.
going crazy right now?
Town's kind of going crazy, yeah. So you get there, and Imdra is there. She's pretty upset, but sees you and says, Korbin, what are you doing here?
Well, came to tell you that we captured a Duergar and some... that's what they're called, right? Am I saying it right for the first time?
Duergar. Pretty close.
Duergars. And we captured one and killed a bunch on the ferry.
She says,
And
on
we
the
heard
ferry, you
all
say?
about... Yeah, on the ferry. They were smuggling them on the ferry.
I see. I
And they
did
were
see
smuggling. They were smuggling plums too.
Oh, yeah.
plums.
Very dangerous. We were
Okay.
thinking that we should probably go and what's it called? Confiscate the boat from the owner, and
Oh,
then we could take control of it.
it'll be confiscated for sure. I don't
And
know
then
if
put
we
under
can
my
take
control.
it. I definitely won't have the authority to give it to you.
Well, no, you wouldn't give it to me. We'd just be using it.
She says,
On a
Or, of
permanent
course.
basis.
I did.
For official business.
Do we
for
have it on
official
layaway?
business. She says, I did see the Duergar that you arrested. A couple guards brought him in.
Excellent.
Actually,
If you wouldn't
do you
mind-
happen to know anybody who can remove curses?
That'd be very
She
helpful.
says, no idea. Why?
You should,
There's no
find that
clerics around here. No,
No.
No-
No one
no
powerful enough.
no non-burnt mages.
No.
Shit.
Ugh, where would we?
We
find
might have to take him with us.
those
to go,
bum- Oh, I just thought of
says-
something.
Absolutely not.
Well,
His people killed 3 of my guards. He's in
Do-
the special room downstairs.
Do I think the necromancer would be able to cast that we've met before? Would be able to cast remove curse?
Let me see.
or would we be able to buy an actual?
I'm just asking what power she
scroll?
is, because I think we might be able to meet her at the ruins because they might be Netherese.
Also, I would tell her that I think that she has some traitors in her mists, whatever you want to say,
Midst.
and that she should probably torture the shit out of him to get the information that she needs.
She
to
says,
the actual.
that's what the special room is for.
Oh, and I'll tell her. Do you know anyone named Elsium? Elysium.
No, I don't.
That's probably a name you should probably look for, and you can tell me too, because I'll be looking for her as well. And it's a chick too, but
All right.
I don't know why I can't remember this, but what was the fortress called again?
Sunblight.
Sunblight. I keep wanting
I'm
to
sure
call it
we heard about that
Sunburst.
before too.
I'll ask her if she knows anything called
um,
Sunblight Fortress.
Never heard of it.
How about
our Duergar
Gandolfria?
friend was screaming about being a Sunblight and how his father is going to bring ruin to 10 towns, but
Well, at least
That's
then if
about
he
all I
does,
know.
we'll maybe be able to figure out where that fortress is.
maybe. I'll definitely keep an ear to the ground.
I say don't kill him though, until we can come back and maybe we can remove the curse, because then we can actually find out where the Sunblight Fortress is.
She
I would
says,
say curse him anyway. I feel like that's silly.
she
What's that,
says,
sir?
our speaker may not be the most, may not be the strongest man, but he doesn't have a weak stomach when it comes to that, and he's very good at not killing his prisoners.
Excellent.
So what do you guys do? Just punch him in the dick a lot, or
Oh no, he has many tools.
See that Ace Ventura thing is going like that. Well, I'm happy. Oh yeah, reward for finding out that they are smuggling.
And
Especially
a live
Duergars.
captive.
And a live captive. Oh man, I'm fucking killing it.
What did I offer you?
A lot.
A lot more than I could even remember. Like, you know, there was gems and gold. The boat.
There was
boat might
something
have
about
been involved.
a cauldron, or was that somewhere else?
She says, yes, that was somewhere else.
Or I want to say 300 gold. Does that sound right?
All these quests seem to merge into each other. It's hard to
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find. Okay, for some reason I didn't write that down. I wrote other stuff down, but not that.
It's probably
because we didn't.
Probably
we didn't-
10,000 gold.
Yeah, that sounds about good. About the price of that
30,000?
ferry, right? That ferry. We could play a high-low game for the ferry.
So she says 500 seems fair.
Well, 500 seems fair to find out that they were actual, like, they were smuggling, but then we captured a live Duergar. Plus, we found out there's traitors and you missed. So
Give me a persuasion.
that's
Just wait. If I
Persuasion.
notice he's doing this, I'm gonna kiss my little $5 steel skin amulet, give him a little pinch on the bum, and guide him.
Okay.
give me a little pinch on the bum. Does that mean I get advantage or I just get a +4?
You get plus
D4.
1d4.
Ooh. What the fuck was that?
So 2 plus persuasion.
What did I do? I did perception, my bad, not persuasion. Can I do that again?
Yes.
I did the wrong one. Okay, that's much better.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
26.
26.
Says, I think 250 is a finder's fee for him is sufficient. Would you? Plus the 500.
250. Plus the other 250, find out that there are traitors and you missed.
We don't know about traders.
I can guarantee you there are traitors and you missed.
If
But
we find
you know
a
what? I
trader-
won't.
If we find a trader, then yes, I'll give you
Yeah, you
another
really gotta check
250
those
at that
myths.
time.
Is it Miss or Mrs. Is?
Misses? They might be
Miss.
midis.
Is it Mrs. How about we do like we do this back and forth for like a good like 20 minutes, just wasting your time. Is
You'd be like, how much have you had to drink? Enough. Is this.
Oh, haven't stopped drinking.
Yeah, you stop drinking?
All right. So that's 750 we get.
That's 750.
And so, how about this? If we find the traitor, we get the deed to the boat.
She says, I can't promise that. It's not going to be mine.
Well, we'll shake on it anyway, because I imagine the owner of the boat probably is the traitor. So,
Yeah. So it'd be like two birds with one stone.
and then so that'd be like I get the boat plus another 250 on top. Man, we're just fucking killing it.
Yeah.
So
Just
she
gonna be rolling in
says, come back in the morning. I'll have your money.
And a warm meal, maybe a couple, I guess whiskeys, some shots. Me and my friends.
I'll try to get that ready for you too.
Wonderful. It'd be beautiful.
And
All right.
comp our stays at the hotel.
Can't do that.
Did you upgrade our rooms to?
Can we get platinum rooms, please?
We'll get the presidential suite and the wedding suite.
Did they have one of those tubs where you've got the servants that blow bubbles into it? Or you have to water?
I thought they blew you and not Bubbles.
Bubbles was just his name.
Oh shit!
Yeah, can I get a couple wenches in my room, and I want them to all refer to me as Sir Bubbles.
Sir Bubbles.
Sir Bubbles. Tell them
So-
they should become prepared to blow bubbles.
And I swear to God, if one of them pops a bubble, I'm gonna get a doctor up there too.
Well, you get a dentist as well,
Right.
and a barber,
Dentist,
right?
yeah, and a barber. That's a good idea. Hot shaves.
Lancing, everything you need.
These guards going around kicking everyone's door in to get barbers and shit.
So,
All
You know
right.
what? If we get this boat, we should do all this on the boat, and then like charge people 500 gold at, like for a night out. Or is 500 gold too much? I don't know. I'm an adventurer, so I just have like all this.
500 gold for a
That's a
couple
lot.
of wenches that are gonna blow bubbles. It might be a little bit
500
steep for-
gold. That's like
Yeah.
when they ask those like millionaires and billionaires how much regular groceries cost. They're like, well, a bag of onions, that must be at least $50, right?
Milk's like $15, right?
That's $100. Yeah, $15 for milk. $100 for those onions, huh?
Eggs, that's about 27.
This is pocket change.
Right. All right. My character's bored now, and he's
Okay.
walking away from her.
so
It's like she's like talking to you, and like right in the middle of she's talking, you just start walking away.
Walking
You didn't say
away.
anything.
I'm going back to the bar. I'm gonna
All right.
find. I'll start asking around about Elson at the bar once
Okay.
I get there.
So, Golemov and Skamos, what are you doing at the bar when you get there?
I
Basically,
walk up.
basically as Korbin and the others are walking back out.
I walk up to the captain and actually I go grab a drink and then I go sit down next to the captain.
Okay.
And I say, that wasn't what we discussed.
What do you mean?
There was.
Oh yeah, I gotta put that 750, right?
There were more people than just guards. There were doer there, or they doer guards.
You were drinking about as much as I am, eh? The doers.
Doers.
Duergar were there. Why would Duergar be there?
The guards were killed by the doer guard by the time we got there.
Son of a bitch.
You tell me why they'd be there.
I had no idea.
Maybe he's the mole.
You were the only person who I discussed this with, so either price goes up or you're going to spend some time in prison, my friend.
Wait, are we there with you?
Nope.
No,
you guys had just left when they came in. He says,
yeah, makes sense.
Duergar were gonna be paying me to bring that to the ferry for them, and then they were gonna smuggle it out bit by bit from the ferry.
Well,
now their boss man is still the one who's funding everything, but they shouldn't have been there. Boss man's some high up Duergar. Don't know where he is, just that he put feelers out when those mercs pulled the figurehead out of the lake.
do you have a name?
No name. Just that he was the dad of one of those Duergar who rented the boat.
We've heard of this father character. Or I'll elbow him like, wasn't one of the others? What? No, I was gonna say, wasn't one of the other ones referring to a Duergar named Father? About what they were talking about before they left us at the boat?
I want to say you're right. I can't remember which one it was. Or were we around? Was that the people at the boat that they were talking about? Were we even privy
I imagine
to that?
I would have probably babbled to you guys about
Okay,
it.
then he was mentioning it. Yeah.
Yeah, we have some inkling who this father might be. Good enough, and like that. I kind of zone out at this point because the only reason I was really here was to make sure like I knew who was ordering the Shadowlands so I could go after them.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, it seems like since the Duerguard's job has been done and they're dead, we should probably get their pay.
Says they
Also,
weren't getting paid nothing.
You guys look pretty fucked up right now too when you're talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pulls a pouch off of his belt and puts it down and says, I'm gonna trust that it's all there. If this shit went down like he said, I don't like that guards were killed. Take it.
Hey, wasn't me.
Hope not.
Plus, there was, like I said, there was some trouble. I don't know if you see my friend over there.
Yeah.
He has a puncture
like,
through his
squint
ear.
down at
Good thing he's not missing the chunk, but yeah, he almost lost a chunk of his ear out there tonight.
You're walking around with a javelin sticking out of you too, though.
Yeah, in my chest.
Father taking it off, just this big stick sticking out of your chest.
No,
Yeah,
just
there's
take
some
a big drink of
complications,
beer.
guys.
Like I said, danger pay.
Well, take it.
I open up the bag. How much is in there?
There is a gem about the size of a goose egg.
Bash his head in it.
Okay. And I think I'm gonna need something to cover this, and I point to the javelin sticking out of my chest.
He rubs his chin and then pulls out a wallet and pulls out a few bills and folds it up and hands it to you.
And I start coughing. I want to see if I can like cough blood out. Could I roll for that? Like a deception or
Roll the
something?
That would be a
blood.
performance.
Or performance?
Yeah, because
You
bite your
can,
tongue
yeah.
a little bit. or your
Performance,
cheek.
I would go with performance. That would work.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
22.
He
Spitting blood on his
says,
face.
You
need a
you
doctor.
many-faced son of a bitch. And he puts the money back into his wallet and then pulls another pouch off and puts it down and then says, "We're good." And
Grab the pouch and say pleasure. Just
Yeah.
walk away.
Golemov, while all this was happening, you happen to notice sitting at one of the tables is a group of people, a very strange group of people. There's a Goliath. He's got no shirt but a leather vest, and you do spot like kind of like little specially made pockets on the vest and on his belt that all have wands sticking out of them. There's an elderly human woman who doesn't seem to be able to keep her eyes in any one spot for very long. A pair of human children who are being little shits and, you know, like shitty children. And a gnome woman with silver hair, and you've seen Warforged before, but this particular Warforged looks different than any other one you've seen. He's made entirely of silver, and his parts don't seem to be connected mechanically or whatever. It's like blue magic for the, like, connecting the arm to the shoulder, connecting the head to the
I know what
body,
you're talking about.
that sort of thing.
Yep.
And the Goliath is kind of glaring at everyone in the room. And it's about the time that Skamos' conversation ends that you see your lizard-like friend come into the bar. Doesn't glance at you or anything, and goes straight to that Goliath and starts whispering to him.
Wait, what lizard friend?
Your lizard friend who was one of the ones who helped you, and his other friend got turned into a statue.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Dragon friend.
Would you mind sending me the group, like who's each in that group again?
Yeah.
It was a Goliath, elderly human woman with a pair of children who were being shits, a gnome woman with silver hair, and a warforged made of silver.
Hold up. One with children. Old gnome woman, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, with silver hair. And then the warforged.
Warforged. That looks like Zareth.
I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming that's an anime reference that I didn't even know about.
League of Legends, if you look up the
Oh.
character Zareth, it would probably be a pretty accurate description of what you kind of described for him.
Possibly, yeah.
Alright.
Your lizard friend whispers to the Goliath, and the Goliath suddenly perks up and looks directly at you guys. no more like angry face. He just
Yeah.
looks at you guys.
Oh boy. What'd you do, Gollum?
I'll like point out the lizard dude. It's like they appear to be our benefactors, and I'll approach the table.
Okay.
I follow.
I'll be like, so, but I want to like approach the lizard folk guy, and I want to like treat him like an old friend and be like, I'm gonna call up him and call him. I was gonna say Steve, but Steve is already in our group. I'm gonna call him Terry. Be like, yo, hey Terry, thanks for the hand earlier. I wasn't expecting you guys to be in town. And I'll look to the rest of the group and be like, seems we've made some new friends.
He kind of looks at you kind of oddly, like he doesn't really have much going on there. And the elderly woman says, "Oh, I like friends." And the gnome kind of pats the old woman's hand on the table and says, "Number two, what does this Loxodon appear to be saying?" And it just says, "They fought Duergar. I fought Duergar."
I look to the lady, be like, "Yeah, this is Terry. We unfortunately lost Jerry in the fight there, but he skedaddled quickly after we were cleaning up the statue."
She says, "Terry's a wonderful name. Clouth, why didn't you think of giving him a name other than number 2? And the Goliath says, "It's a draconian. They don't deserve names."
I say in Draconic, it's a Draconic thing you wouldn't understand.
The gnome says, in Draconic, "I probably understand more than you do."
And I just... Okay.
I'll just like look at the Goliath and be like, "You're not that close, are you?"
Says, "I'm glad that my reputation precedes me. It's not often in this world the changes that have happened over the past few hundred years that people even recognize my name."
I'll like point
banks
to
everywhere.
yeah. I'll point to Scamos, be like, he knows a little bit of bank history.
He says, "Well, we had to do something."
I'll try to be like,
The gnome says, "The Accords prevented his kind from waging war on yours."
well, I come from a land of of wonder, and I appreciate that it can continue to exist in I'll look around, peaceful and kind of shrug manner. But I have great respect for your kind. Even though we may not always see eye to eye, there is some good that you do.
She says, "It's not often that his kind is very kind, but I'm glad that you respect us all."
They are kind in the times that need to be.
Goliath says, well, Clouth says that's true.
And I'll just ask, so what is that statue?
What statue?
I will describe the statue to him best I can before we
Demon Lord Kaskashi.
I don't know the name of it. I don't know
Yeah.
if you ever told me the name of it, so I'll just describe it to him.
Says, don't recognize it. I know the name, Kostichi, but that's about it. I've fought my fair share of frost giants, the ones who worship him and the ones who worship their true god. They're all the same.
Well, what do you know of? I'm gonna call it black ice.
The old woman says, "Oh, I love ice so much." And the gnome says, "Yes, yes, dear, we know."
I'll like open my shirt a little bit so that they can see the essentially sunburn on my chest.
The gnome is the one who like actually reacts, and she's like hisses and says, "It's terrible," and like touches your chest where the burn is, and you feel the magic as she casts some sort of healing spell that reverses the burn enough that it's heals it enough that it looks more like a scar of a couple years rather than the raw burn that it has been the last 10 day.
What spell was that?
I'll just I'll give her a nod, and I appreciate it.
In my new fancy of magic.
In the casting of that, you will also be fully healed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, full health from that.
Oh, damn.
She says, "No, not all dragons are arcane casters."
And sorry, what when it was the gnome with the silver hair that casted that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She says, "Since Clouth isn't going to do it, I might as well introduce all of us. I am Tamara. This is Clouth, as you know."
Sorry, hold on. I need to make sure I'm noting all of these people's names because these old people seem important. Okay. Tamara, silver-haired gnome, right?
Yep.
Okay.
She gestures to the elderly woman and says, "This is Arveatris."
Arvea, A-R-V-A.
A-R-V-E-I-A T-U-R-A-C-E.
Lady with children.
And then she gestures to the two children and says, "This is Gelem and Tizar."
Gelem. I don't know if I spelled those right. I'm not spelling it that way because that looked like Titstar. Okay. And Clove.
And then she gestures to her, to the Warforged and says, "My peacekeeper does not have a name. They are not necessarily sapient."
I'm just gonna put in peacekeeper. Okay, Cloth is what was Cloth is not a Colossus.
Goliath.
Goliath. There we go.
Cloud says, "I hear you killed some Duragar, though."
Yeah. So I don't know what the whole thing with this black ice is, but we suspect that the entire statue that we just dumped in the ferry was made of it. And I'm still trying to figure out what black ice actually is. My colleague mysteriously died and left this necklace to me and I've been fighting the burn ever since. And it was believed that there would be answers up here, and I feel that of anyone, I'll look to Clouth. Your group might have some answers.
He says, well, I'm from south of here. Answers up here. He looks at Arveatrix and says, well, her mind is not what it used to be. So you may not find the answers from us, but the
But may I
Duergar.
get a path. I'll
Mhm.
Sorry, I was gonna say I'll be like, so we've cleared out a hold near Caer Konig of them, and we were brought down to the ferry. The ferry was shipping a large amount of black ice to somewhere. We believe there is a figure named Father running the Duergar, but we don't know who or what he actually is.
I see. Well,
They mentioned something about resurrecting someone. Was that right?
resurrecting
Or am I
someone.
backwards?
There was no mention of that.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought that was why they needed or they were talking about the Shardlin.
I don't think they talked about why they needed it.
Okay.
Not to you guys.
Alright.
He says, did you find out where they're operating out of? And Tamara immediately says, Clouth, you know you can't.
Is it? I'll like look at I'll look at Scavos. Is like, what was the name of that fort that they were asking us about? Star something? Star.
Sunblight.
Yeah, Sunblight.
Says, Sunblight, eh?
Yeah.
I may be able to find something, but it'll take time.
Well, we are looking to establish a new campus of Baldur's Gate University up in the fort, or in the miniature fort that we cleared of Drugar near Caer Konig. So if you have any information, feel free to direct it there. We will have people monitoring or protecting the location.
Alright. If I find information, I will. Would you be willing to work for one of my kind?
Depends on the work.
Depends
I'm
on the
not one of-
price.
Says the work, killing an entire fortress or whatever it happens to be, worth of Duergar.
And the price.
The payment, I can reasonably offer from one of my hordes 2 magic items, some gems,
Cheap.
and some coins.
Gee.
I like where we're headed, but I think you could do better. There's about 5 of us in our party, so
Well,
that number of 2 is gonna have to go up by about 3. I'm gonna
Made
need
it 6.
5 magic items, maybe even
That's 6.
6.
Maybe even
Six.
7.
Says,
One
He
for each of the
says,
party, and we can consider it.
that is not a negotiation that you want to make with the dragon.
I'll look to him and be like, I understand you're a solitary creature, but I look at Scamos. We take care of our own, and typically we're all in or no in. And I will
It
forego any of the gems and the gold, but the items could be helpful.
He says, with gems and gold, this kind, you can afford magic items. And I happen to know that there are 2 places in the 10 towns that do sell magic items and masterwork weapons and armor.
I'll be like, well, if you believe that this can outfit our party equally, I think I can accept this. But
I think it's reasonable.
we and we just get the choice. The money provides options.
Yes. He pulls
What
one
sort
of
of magic
his
items are we talking about?
whatever I have at my nearest hoard. He pulls one of the wands out of his one of the many pockets on his vest and says, as a down payment, if you've got someone who's good at talking to people, this will help
I
them
dabble.
persuade.
I hope it's not a wand of smiles, because then it'll be like, fuck this guy.
I'll grab the wand.
Okay.
I
You see, it's much. It's a lot thinner than like a normal magic wand that someone would use as an arcane focus.
The skinny little thin wand.
Perfect.
I'll ask him what do you provide as their down payment? I'm a monk of the spiritual mastery, not of the magical mastery.
He says, "That is your down payment. Trust me, it'll help."
Yeah, but just look at him with that. But what does it do?
He says, "It was made for the last college of bards. Made for the headmaster, Olam."
Well, then it is in a good hands, and I'll leave it at that. But we need the name of the hold you're wanting us to clear out, or what you believe to be the stronghold.
Well, that's what I have to find out. This Sunblight Fortress.
Oh, that's what you want us to clear out, hey? Sunblight Fortress. You're gonna tell us the location and we'll clear it out for you?
Yes.
Is that the arrangement?
Yes. They killed my mate. I cannot, with the Accords, kill them myself, but hiring
be
mortals does work.
We'll be waiting at our university expansion. Once you get the location, come and tell us. We'll be preparing for an expedition.
Well, we may be in East Haven for a few more days, so, but we will be reachable one way or another, I'm sure, with your resources.
Very well. Okay. And
Dope.
yeah.
Golmoth will shake all of those hands that will be shaken, and give like a monk bow before leaving.
Okay. And Skamos?
Yeah, I'll follow up with him, shake some hands, and follow him.
All right.
Tell him off the...
And
And then I will go back to our tavern and get just absolutely drunk.
to your tavern or
Wasn't
you're
that
in?
Well, wherever we're staying.
Okay, yeah, you're in.
What was in that second bag that I secured from the?
That
Oh,
was
yeah, I was-
another pair of
Contact.
gems.
Yeah, so I elbow
Yeah,
I
I'm
elbow
gonna
Scamos on the way
give
back,
him
and I'm
a
like,
gem.
at least
Here's
one of
a
those
gem.
bags is mine.
Yeah. Okay, take the 2 gems. There you go.
Okay. All right, and I'm
So
going
how big
to
were those gems actually? Like they were just
goose egg.
goose egg gems. Okay. And each bag had 2.
I think-
So there are 3 total.
One had a big one. Are they
Oh,
all the
okay.
same size?
Yeah, they're all about the same size.
Oh, okay. Well, then you get 1, not 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have added a wand to your sheet there, Scamos. You do have to attune to it.
Okay.
And yeah, heading back to, well, we'll probably pick up in the morning, but we are at 9 o'clock. Do you guys want to continue, or do you want to pick up next week?
Probably good here.
Yeah, I'm good here.
We can discuss the night's findings, I guess, and then when we start up next time and go from there.
Yeah. So your gems are worth 500 each.
So they made more than I did for doing that stuff.
You
They
did.
just made a shit.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys killed it.
And we did all the hard work.
Yes, you did all the hard work.
You almost
You got-
died twice.
Yeah.
You guys had help too.
You guys
That's
should
not
join my
fair.
classes on how to not die.
How did I
They-
die?
They needed
How to
help.
be pretty good
If-
at not dying.
If Melissa had been here, Elliot was going to go get her and bring her in, but because she wasn't, you got some help from some weaker allies.
We got to meet Clouth. I'm happy we got to meet Clouth. That made the whole ordeal worth it.
All right.
Are you going to tell us about those gems?
I'm not gonna tell you about no
What gems?
gems.
His mother's just like that. No.
No.
Well, I guess we won't
guys
tell
weren't
them about. I guess we're getting 750 gold, so we're not telling them about that either.
I'm pretty lawful.
Are you? Well,
I've been sharing
lawful
everything.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Lawful
However,
doesn't mean you have to.
I'm not an
help,
idiot. When I
Yeah.
see them with giant wads of money, I'm going to know.
right?
So, yeah, let's call it there. And yeah, have a good week, everyone. And our 7 viewers, remember, it's Movember. Connor and I are growing for Movember. It's kind of hard to see because the sun went down, so now I'm super bright. Yeah, still hard to see, but I'm growing the Lemmy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So donate to us if you can. Help try to eradicate prostate and testicular cancer. Help with men's mental health. And yeah, goodbye.
Have a good one, everyone.
Night.
All right. See you guys.
All right. Take care,
See ya.
gentlemen.